Hello, Vienna. Nice to see you. I figured since you were about to finish streaming Baldur's Gate, and I wanted to stream today as well, I might as well do it right after you. So I'm glad that you chose to raid me afterwards. I'm just loading the game right now, as you can see. And yeah, I'm gonna continue where I left off last time. Let's mute this music real quick. And get into it. Hello everyone, welcome. I'm Sil, they, them, your friendly neighborhood leftist, vegan, antinatalist, autistic nerd. And yeah, I'm gonna be playing Baldur's Gate 3. Vienna says, thank goodness my computer didn't crash at an important part. Are you saying that talking to Withers isn't an important part? I beg to differ. But anyway, I'll also provide a short introduction into the character that I'm about to play. And if you've been watching Vienna through most of the day playing Baldur's Gate, you might see some repeats of of some scenes, because I'm right around the same area of the game that she played today. Darby says, sweet Jeebus, the bun turned into a video. Yes. Hope to say it beforehand. I'm not sure what manner of sorcery it is, but I need the bun back. Well, there you go. So I'm playing as... Wait, let me show more closely. I'm playing as Sil, who is a paladin of the Ancients, and I have Shadowheart, Gale, and Astarion with me. Last we left off, I just went into the camp real quick to save, but let's remember, what's the last thing I did? The band will be back tomorrow, don't worry, Darby. Yes. I'm excited to watch more Vienna play more Baldur's Gate. So yeah, I'm currently at the Grove. We just also discovered Withers from the ruins over there. Where are they? I guess they're somewhere over there. We also discovered Withers last time. And now, let's see what we should do. So we should find a cure. We should find the druid, Halsin. Then, I guess there's nothing else we can do. So let's do that. Let's look at the map. We can, we need, in order to save the refugees, we need to get to the goblins. We can find Karlach over there. There's this hidden cache that we can search for, and we can go to the druid camp. But before that, you know what? Yeah, let's explore in that direction. And in fact, I'm going to take a shortcut to get out of the grove. Just take this waypoint over here. Yeah. So this isn't my first playthrough. I've already played 2 times, but this time I'm trying to play very vegan, and I'm trying to play with oh wait.
Red meat. Now that's a different matter. Rare as can be. Dripping.
Not a fan of that. But yeah, let's try to climb up here, because if I look at the map, this area seems to be relatively climbable. Vienna says, I'm gonna do my skincare, make popcorn, and watch a bit before bed. Awesome. Glad that you're tuning in. You deserve some rest after that stream. Okay. There's some balsam. More balsam. And dragon egg mushroom. Let's get that. Ashes of dragon egg mushroom. I guess I'll take a look at that next time we get to camp. And here we get the Raphael scene that Vienna got earlier today.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to damnation? Hard to say, for your journey is just beginning.
Question first. What team are you still? Oh,
The occasion. The words to a lullaby, perhaps. The mouse smiled.
one moment.
It outfoxed the cat. Then down came the claw. And that, love, was that. They do know how to write them in Cormier, don't they? Well met, I am Raphael. Very much at your service.
All right. Question first. What team are you still? Astarion Karlach or Gale Shadowbanks? See, that's difficult. Why are we pairing them together? I can tell you my favorites, one by one. So Karlach is my absolute favorite. Then I would say Shadowheart is second, and Gale third. Astarion I couldn't really care for. So let's see. Well met, I'm Raphael, much at your service. Am I talking to the mouse or the cat? Pretty words, if you want to threaten me, don't disguise it. Walk away while you still have legs to walk with. Let's go with number 3. Pretty words, if you want to threaten me, don't disguise it.
Why, I never. You're paranoid, aren't you? Must be the surroundings. Rather bleak and lonesome. One feels so exposed. This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come. There, middle of somewhere.
Your love for best girl is acceptable. There you go. We have some common ground. Nice decor. Can you be more specific than somewhere? Take me back now. Can you be more specific than somewhere?
A house of hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed.
Not a fan of that.
Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
I'll give you my follow despite your blasphemous ranking of Astarion. Thank you for the follow. I'm glad to hear it. I mean, look, I don't have anything against Astarion. In fact, I think he's really funny. And I do enjoy his character and company. But personally, I'm pretty neutral about him. This might be your last. What makes you say that? I'm getting tired of games. Are these theatrics leading somewhere?
Are you not entertained? Well, far be it from me to disappoint. What's better than a devil you don't know? A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain.
I don't care what you are, I care what you want.
Oh, a mere trifle. How dear is one's soul, really? A rhetorical question, of course, but let me venture an answer. It's worth very little with a tadpole in your head. 1 skull, 2 tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that.
So here's the thing, as a paladin, I hate the guts of evil, naturally evil creatures like this. So there you go, and we even have a paladin option to accommodate it. I serve an oath, not a devil. My honor is not for sale.
Everything is for sale, and you do well to sell while your stock has value. In desperate times, the price of honor plummets. Perhaps you haven't yet realized how desperate these times are. You will. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, that's when you'll come knocking on my door. Hope. Such a tease.
I'll have the last laugh in the end.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like. All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Vienna says, is it bad that I kind of like him? Well, I don't think it's bad. I think he's pretty cool too. In fact, I am in love with his voice actor personally. I think his voice is like fantastic. Silver pendant, guidance. So I guess, oh.
Necklace matches the sigil in that cave. The harpers were busy.
Aha. Well, so I guess now even if I don't have Shadowheart in my party, why did they make the bad guy handsome? Oh no, he's hot. There you go. So now with this pendant, I can wear it even if I don't have Shadowheart in my party, and I would still be able to use guidance whenever I want. But for now, I guess that's not needed. That's what came to mind too, exactly. Oh. Rocky crevice.
At the back of the crevice lies a bag enfolded in the chitinous squabbling of spiders. A shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth.
Nature's... I think someone else is more equipped for this. Let's try that. Who has the best nature check? Oh, I guess if I go back to Syl, it does that. Shadowheart, character sheet, nature, 0, Gale, nature, +3. Okay, let's do this with Gale then.
One with the weave.
Oh, I guess I can do that while Syl is there. So I'm gonna leave as Syl, and then try to approach as Gale.
At the back of the crevice lies a
Okay, we know this.
enfolded in the chitinous
Okay, let's catch up with chat.
gold coin pokes.
Vienna just has a thing for pretty boys. Wait, I scrolled up too much. Let's do this here instead. Man, the game is eating up so much of my RAM that like the chat is like so laggy on my end. Hold on, give me a moment to like correct this. Okay, there we go. For what she considers a pretty boy anyway. Yes, I do, and pretty girls like Shadowheart. Karlach is hotter in more ways than one. Maybe that's why I recognize that pun. I recognize that. Maybe that's why my computer crashed too. And besides, there's nothing pretty about her bangs. I disagree. I really like Shadowheart's hair. Okay, survey the spiders as Gale, because you have +3 intelligence. That's a shame. Got a 6 in the end.
The creatures clutch the pouch possessively. Is gold so precious to spiders?
Animal handling. Sleight of hand. Perhaps, okay, I'll leave here and let Astarion do the sleight of hand. Gale is the best. I love his flowing locks. Okay, there we go. Rogue sleight of hand.
Shiny gold coin pokes from its mouth. The spiders scatter, and you stash the bag. Something clinks among the coins.
I agree, Gale's hair is pretty cool. Okay, so let's see what we got in this pouch as Astarion. Spider, egg sac, and gold. Alright, let's take those. You know what, I kind of feel bad though. Maybe I shouldn't have done that as a vegan. Let's drop the spider sac back there. There we go.
Step quick.
Alright.
These boots have seen everything.
We get another disarm kit. And this is probably the chest that showed up in the cache, or cache, I don't know how you say that. Note. Pale pink dye and gold. That reminds me, do I have any dye in my inventory? Because I don't like the green on sills. Okay, I don't. Only the pink. I will be looking for red dye, I think, to change Sill's clothing color. Let's hope that spider egg sac doesn't pop open in his pocket. Yeah, well, that's why I, you know, dropped it back next to the rocky crevice so that the spiders don't get angry. I don't want to steal their babies. You can change clothing colors. That's so cool. Yes, but you need to find specific dyes for them. So I think if I go to the if I go back to the grove, I could buy dyes from some of the traders there. And I don't know if they've changed it, but last time I checked, you can't really see what it would look like before you use it. So oftentimes what I do is just like kind of oh wait, rogue's morsel.
I am enjoying our walks to
Goblin tracks.
Aren't you?
Far too many of them, too.
What I do is kind of like quick save, try a dye option, and if I don't like it, then I just reload. Okay, let's
Not be cursed.
see what's here. Okay, in small areas like this, the game lags a lot less.
Glowing eyes are rarely a good sign. Best be careful.
Also, there's a goblin over there, it seems, or something. And this, examine. Aha. Well, in that case, let me unlink everyone.
At least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
No, in that case, I'm gonna walk with everyone together. Oh, okay, I guess not. Let's walk back. Yeah. Okay, Gale's guy is gone. And by the way, when teammates are burning, you can kind of like click on each other to help each other out. Okay, let's fix that. I'm gonna use Healing Radiance to heal both of us back. Probably use Lay on Hands on Gale. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then, sorry, use Lay on Hands on myself. There we go, back. Okay, so I guess, can I shoot that to undo it? Let's see. If I go separately, try to shoot this.
You picked the wrong fight, friend.
Did that do anything?
Minthara's gonna skin us. No one knows about this damn weapon.
Minthara, Let's, okay, because Syl is like the beefiest, I'm gonna walk forward and see if it does that again. Okay, it does that again. It does it again. So, I guess I can turn it off from afar. But what I could do is, I could use Find Familiar with a Raven, and then send the Raven flying over there to maybe press it. But I'm worried that if I do that, the Raven will get killed. Let's try it. Oh, okay. The Raven died. In that case, Vienna says, I don't think I've been here yet. I can't remember, but I think maybe you've been here from the other side. I think you've maybe visited from the other side because there was a battle here. But I'm not sure. Now, how do I turn this off? Maybe if Asterion sneaks, the thing wouldn't notice him. Aha. So when he sneaks, it doesn't notice. In that case, let's disable it this way. And now, everyone will follow suit. And I don't want to sneak, because I want to talk to those goblins.
Druid to keep ourselves entertained.
Hello, Tracker Worm.
Let's find find
Did
another.
some bleeding arts show up to save the druid? I'll cut you to pieces. Kill 'em!
Oh, I guess they're not keen on talking. In that sense, in that case, poor Raven. Good thing it's fake. Well, not fake, but like magical. So I'm not sure. Okay, is Syl considered close enough for sneak attack? It seems so. So in that case, let's just do that. See, but I don't want to like outright kill goblins. So let's turn on passives. Yeah, let's turn on non-lethal and sneak attack.
Let's play.
Okay, knocked out. Now, in order to hide, I'm going to use one bonus action to dash. Go over here and hide with the second bonus action. Okay. As Gale, well, let's try to get this one then. See, but I don't want to kill them. I think if I use Ray of Frost, there's a low chance of killing them because it only deals 1 to 8 damage. Oh, you know what? This one has 15, so I can do a Firebolt on him, and it wouldn't kill him unless I get critical. Not enough movement. Okay, let's do this. There we go. And now go to the back so that they can't shoot you.
I'm ready.
Shadowheart. With an arrow, I deal 2 to 7 damage. So unless I get a critical, this won't kill.
Focus strike.
There we go. And step back. So they can't target you. Oh, wow. Good throw. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, as Syl, let's I wouldn't be able to like make it down there without... Okay, I guess I'll go here, so next round I can start knocking them out physically. And for now, with an arrow, I'm going to deal 1 to 6 damage, so... again, unless I get a critical, this shouldn't kill. Well, missed anyway. Okay. There's a knocked out person there. Definitely as Astarion step out of the acid. But you know what? I want to start closing in on them with melee so I can knock them out rather than kill. So I'm going to use a dash here. And I don't care about hiding. And
This will do nicely.
move here. Oh, I guess I didn't stop sneaking. Well, if they don't see me, then that's good. I'll use another bonus action to dash again, so I have more movement speed. Oh, can I not? I thought I would be able to jump down here. Okay, well, let's do that. And I guess next round I can jump with a bonus action. Okay, a regular arrow without sneak attack is maximum 11 damage, unless I get critical hit here. This should be able to hit. This should be able to not kill. I have a third favorite character, but they shall remain nameless. If Vienna Brain is braining when she meets them, she'll understand who and why. Okay, I can also guess as well, but I don't want to say names so that not to spoil anything either. No, do not add sneak attack, because I don't want to kill. Not Astarion. See, at this point, what can I do with Gale? Because I don't want to kill, right? Oh, does Gale not have a ranged weapon? That's interesting. I guess I'll equip one after this battle. Well, I guess start to make my way down. And I'll use dash to get more distance as well. And I'll hide behind Syl. Although I'm not sure that's how that works in this game.
Talk to me.
Shadowheart, I will dash as well to go here. And I guess no one is too low yet, so I'm not going to spend a spell slot on Healing Word. That's really funny pathing. Like, they could have just walked here without dash, but they instead decided to do all this. Okay, so as Syl, toggle non-lethal attacks and knock you out. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well, I don't want to... Okay, I think I'll just end the turn here then. Is it a character I haven't seen yet? Yes, it's a character you haven't met. Okay. So I can jump here. That's gonna take my bonus action. And try to knock you out. Wait, I have non-lethal in everyone, okay. Try to knock you out. Miss, that's unfortunate. In that case, I'm going to... No, it's okay. I don't have to disengage. He's gonna be able to tank whatever attack comes from this guy. It's funny, they shot acid on themselves as well. That's fine. Now I can try to take you out with non-lethal. Man, so many misses. Well, let's try to knock you out with non-lethal. Oh my gosh, look at that goblin missing every shot. Okay, so here's another reaction that I suppose... I'm curious to see which weapon is giving her that. Yeah, okay. So something really cool about Morning Stars in this game. They have this effect called Tenacity. When you miss an attack, you deal... Wait, let me highlight it. When you miss an attack, you can deal 1 bludgeoning damage anyway, but it's a reaction. So... Oh, didn't mean to do that. Leave the... How do I close the inventory? There you go. So I will do it, because I don't think oh, you know what? I'm not going to do it. Because if they try to leave my range, I can use the reaction instead for an opportunity attack. So I'm not going to do it. And Syl is half HP, but I don't think I'm going to use Healing Ward just yet. Whoa, what was that? Menacing attack. Oh, okay, I know that spell. Alright. Well, as Syl, once again, let's try to knock you out. There we go, knocked out. Now, let's go threaten this person because they have range. Oh, and I guess this is difficult terrain, so it took more of my movement. That's a shame. Okay, as Astarion, let's try to knock you out again. Good stuff. And jump here to make you threatened and make your ranged attacks worse. Okay, they're using Nimble Escape to disengage. I guess that's a goblin thing. With 7 damage. See, like, I could shoot Ray of Frost, but that could also kill them if I roll too high. So I think as Gale, I'll just walk a little bit away to disengage. Shadowheart is not going to make it. But with an arrow... see, 7 can still kill. So I'll just get closer, I suppose. It's better to jump than to walk through difficult terrain. And then as Syl, if I jump, then I'll make it close enough. Then I can try to knock them out. And miss. Well, now, as Astarion, because Syl is close, I can use Sneak Attack. Okay, I don't have enough movement, so I'll use 1 bonus action to dash.
Time to move.
And Sneak Attack on here, hopefully to disable them. I guess not. Man, these goblins are lucky today. Disengaging again. See, I'm worried about walking too close over there because there's this rune here. And I bet one of the statues around here. Although I don't see it. Okay, we'll deal with it when the time comes. As Gale, I'm just gonna stay away. As Shadowheart, I'm going to jump with bonus action. to skip the difficult terrain. Oh, not enough movement. Okay, I guess I missed it.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
As Syl, I'll definitely jump to avoid the difficult terrain and try to knock them out again. There we go. Okay, see, so now this bear thing is going to shoot at us if I don't disable this. So let's do that real quick. And let's loot these, even though they're not dead. I'm going to take all of these because they're worth it. Let's wake up this person.
His breaths are shallow, his wounds deep. He doesn't respond to your voice.
Well, he is on 1 HP, so I suppose I could use a healing spell
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
to get him up. There we go.
Let's move.
Not unconscious anymore.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
How did this goblin slip into the grove? Was no one looking for you? I'm surprised the goblins didn't get you on sight. Why didn't they? Let's start with that.
They were asking questions about a weapon. I told them the only weapons here are the ones the Foulbloods brought. I must tell the others what happened. I stepped careful. There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Wait, don't I get to ask you more questions? Well, alright, goodbye.
One day I'll catch a break.
Got inspiration as Syl, at least.
Open up.
Arrow of Acid is good, money is good, and Goblin Bow I can sell. Vienna says, looks up characters. Orc's Morsel, Gold, and Great Axe can be sold for a decent amount. And then there's this one. So there are multiple exits here. So Vienna, I think you came from that side over there. Like from this angle. This area might look a bit more familiar with the statues shooting down like fire. If you remember. Okay. Grease bottle and goblin bow. Yeah. See if there's anything else here. More disarm kits is good. Another disarm kit. Wow. Ooh, potion of mind rating. Nice. Scroll of ice knife. Gale can learn that. Thieves' tools. Nothing. And Featherfall. Gale can learn that too, which could come in very useful. In fact, yeah. Now I don't have dark sight, so let's do this with Astarion instead. This isn't actually the Owlbreak Cave, but I think I will do the Owlbreak Cave today. Okay, so this chest is armed. Let's do disarm. And unless I get like 1 on the die, this is gonna be good. Alright, now I can lockpick safely. Ah, okay. We're losing 1 Thieves' Tools, but that's fine. Let's use another Thieves' Tools. Oh man, that's unfortunate. Let's try again. Wow, this chest is ruining all of my Thieves' Tools. There we go. Then again, games like these are notorious for reusing the same assets multiple locations. Yep. That's a few lockpicks lost, but you know, that's why we get them. Onyx, Scroll of Fog Cloud, I think Gale already knows this. And Nature's Snare. Chance to ensnare target if it is not a plant or a beast. I guess when you hit them. And ensnare makes them... Oh, cannot move and takes 1d6 piercing damage per turn. You know what? I think, rather than a hammer, I will give this to Shadowheart, maybe. What are her stats? Yeah, she has equal strength and dex, so she can use this definitely. So, Shadowheart, congratulations, this is now yours. And now when you attack enemies, you can ensnare them. Now, I did want to give Gale a long-range weapon, but let's see what his proficiencies are. Martial weapons and simple weapons. So he can't use a short bow, but he can use light crossbows. I think that's because of militia training. Civil militia. I guess not. Okay, in that case, let's give Gale Astarion's light crossbow. And Astarion can instead use a short bow for now. And we'll find him something better soon. It does look like the Owlberry Cave. Is it the same place? It isn't. But we will get to the Owlberry Cave later today.
Path lies before me.
I'm pretty sure. Like, we're getting close to it. That being said, we could use a short rest to perk us up in terms of HP. So let's do that.
I'll feel that one later.
There we go.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
There we go. So it's worth knowing,
Take that.
short rest doesn't heal up all of your HP. It doesn't usually restore.
I'm waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion. A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one in particular. The city is a veritable feast of sweethearts.
Aw, he's Polly. Anyway, when you...
Be eager to get back then. Slimmer pickings out in this wilderness.
Alright. So short rest only heals up, in this game at least, heals up 50% of your hit points, and doesn't refill spell slots unless you are a warlock. But warlocks have significantly less spell slots, so it evens out. Whereas a long rest heals everything up and refreshes all of your abilities.
People up ahead. Something's wrong.
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Darby is the other character, Drizora. Who's Drizora? Oh. I'm not familiar with a character by that name. She looks like her type. Okay. Freeze and hold up your hands. What happened to your friend? Medicine. His wounds look deep. I might be able to help. Let's do that. Oh, well, we failed that. Oh, Mizora. My type, she says. Oh, wow. Nice. Okay.
Brother, your sword.
Wait.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head.
Well, they were about to attack me. Hold his stare.
Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits. Yours to shepherd.
Protect them. She is a true soul. Mind her. She will... She...
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now. You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
You're mistaken, I'm not true soul. True soul. Explain this Absolute to me. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Halsin. Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous. What happened to your brother exactly? Explain this Absolute to me.
What? Are you testing us? The Absolute is our goddess. She's going to rip down the old world order, start a new one. Then we'll be the ones with the power. Well, you will firstly, true soul. You don't need me to explain that.
A true soul, like you, has been chosen by the Absolute. You speak with her voice, and when the time comes, the true souls, you will rule.
Don't like the sound of that.
fellow had a tadpole in his head and they consider him blessed? Chosen? What madness is this?
A crude summary, you have more to learn of our faith, novice. You're mistaken, I'm no true soul. Perhaps you can help me, I'm looking for the druid Halsin. Why are you out here? The wilderness is dangerous. What happened to your brother exactly?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an oil bear. An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with oil bear tracks.
Dravy says, you're not wrong there, but no, I said character, not NPC. Dravy, do you mean like companion? Because like technically everyone here is like characters. Main character. She bases this on my love of Karlach and marriage to a real life demon. That's funny. Good summary. These fugitives tell me more. Perhaps you can help me. I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. No. Forget the owlbear. You're still alive, so go. Yeah, I feel like this is like what I would say in the end, because I don't want them to like disturb the owlbear in that situation. But let's get some information out of them first. Perhaps you can help me. I'm looking for the druid Halsin.
I don't know any druids.
Okay. These fugitives, tell me more.
We don't know what they look like, but anyone who survived that crash is bound to be injured. That's enough to get us started. The Absolute wants them found. At any cost.
Pajama Be Vegan, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. Hello everyone, I'm Sil, they, them, your friendly neighborhood leftist, vegan, anti-natalist, autistic nerd. And we're playing Baldur's Gate, trying to play in a vegan way. This is Sil, the paladin, paladin of the ancients. And yeah. Hello, we are balding. Yes, we are balding the gates. Thank you. Oh, I think my, there we go. Kristen Art, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Let me quickly post a link to my Discord server in the chat in case anyone wants to join. You can get notifications for whenever I go live or whenever there's you know, a new VOD on YouTube, and also just chat with a few cool other people there. Let's see. Okay, let me catch up with the chat. Welcome Raiders. Yo, Oath of the Ancients, I love that. I've only played Devotion. Are you doing Pacifist? I don't know about outright Pacifist, but I do try to resolve conflict peacefully as often as possible. And also, just earlier I had a fight with a few goblins who attacked me first without even like any chance to talk. And instead of killing them, I triggered non-lethal damage and just knocked them out instead of outright killing them. So it requires more effort because you can only do non-lethal damage in melee with like physical weapons rather than spells. But in my mind, it's worth it. Dios, no, I like my hair. I don't want to be balding. Yeah. Not killing anything you can reasonably avoid killing. Exactly, yes. Non-lethal damage trigger is so sick for this game. Yes, 100%. See, but last time I played this game, there were some parts in the game where they didn't take into consideration whether you use non-lethal damage or not. And even though I, you know, knocked out some enemies rather than killing them, later on in the game, people talked to me as if I killed those characters. So I don't know if they've fixed that already, if they changed that, but I hope they did. But yeah, let's continue. Also, okay, there we go. The Absolute wants them found at any cost. Crude summary, I'm a survivor of that crash. You need to find the beast and avenge your brother. Forget the owlbear. Well, I'm a survivor of that crash. Looks like you found me.
You! Brenna! Kill her!
Oh. Okay, I guess we're fighting. Well, that was a surprise. Is Sil close enough for me to do sneak attack here? I guess not. So in that sense, in that case, I'll get out of sight. No, you know what? They seem pretty weak. So I guess as Astarion, I can wait a little bit here. Let's, okay, we have non-lethal turned on. So let's go in and attack her from here. Critical miss. Okay. In that case, I will use one of my bonus actions to disengage. And my second bonus action to dash and get out of range over there. Yeah, it's unfortunate that that's an issue. There's just too many factors. It's sick that it lets you save Minty. Yeah, sure. That's true. But I haven't gotten there yet, and I think that's relatively new to one of the updates. So I haven't done that before, and I'm curious to see if I can do it this time.
Unleash me.
Okay, this one has 19 HP, so even if I get critical with Firebolt here, oh sorry, even if I get critical with Ray of Frost here, it shouldn't kill him, and it'll also prevent him from being able to chase Asterion. So let's do that. Oh, why are you going all the way there? Okay. And then let's disengage. Also, have more actions here, so gonna adjust that. Nice, dodge the acid. Aha, command halt on... What class is she? Curious. I guess it doesn't say. Well, she does have command though. Alright, so I don't want to get into the acid because that'll drop my AC by 2. So instead, I'm going to jump over here to skip it. And let's hit you. Oh, you know what? Because they're still in, they still have way far more HP. It wouldn't kill them anyway. I could have used Firebolt here instead. But that's okay. Is there any spell I want to cast here instead? I don't think it's worth wasting a second level spell slot here because they're just level 2 each. So yeah, let's just attack here. And maybe I can ensnare him with a staff that we just found. Well, I guess not.
Let's go.
And alright, let's get rid of this guy first because he's more dangerous. So gonna attack from here. 12 is pretty good. And finish my turn here. Okay, so Asterion doesn't have a turn because he's halted by that spell. In that case, as Gale, let's attack here. Try to disable. Missed. And let's see if I can push him away so that I can technically disengage. There we go. Oh no, I guess I failed it. Never mind. In that case, keep guessing, you'll get it eventually. Oh, talking to Vienne. Critical miss is good. And reapplying halt on Asterion, which is pretty funny. In that case, let's try to break her concentration. Oh, you know what? Halt is not concentration, so never mind. In that case, let's just continue beating up this person. I guess it's not gonna work. 9. Ah, man, one more point of damage, and he would have been knocked out. Well, I guess I can try it now. Miss. That's a shame. Let's try shoving again to see if I can disengage. Failed. Alright. 6 points of damage. Sacred Flame saved. Now Asterion is no longer halted. Okay, so as her, let's try to knock him out. Miss. As Syl, let's try to knock him out. Miss. Man, he has pretty high HP. Not HP, AC, I mean. And I guess I can... Even if I shoot her, it's not gonna kill her. Oh, I mean, if I get a critical hit, it would. So instead... Well, let's shoot her anyway. Missed anyway. So now, let's try to get out of line of sight. I'll use dash with one bonus action. Oh, and this is Twisting Vines, so not good. Can I hide? Maybe I can hide behind this tree so they can't see what I'm doing. Ah, but that's my second bonus action. Oh well, I guess there's nothing else I can do in this turn. Maybe knock this guy out now. There we go, knocked out. And you can see that it dealt 0 damage rather than 1 because it doesn't take away his final HP. So now I'm going to disengage his Gale. And with Sacred Flame, the chances of killing you... Oh, you know what? With range attack, there's no chance of killing you even with a critical. That's good. Let's take some distance with... Oh shit, I went through acid again.
Survival is all that matters.
Are they a romance option? Oh, the character. Okay. So not enough movement, but I can make that up with a jump. Now let's try to knock you out. Guess not. So now, with dash, I guess I can make it here and do sneak attack.
You should search that corpse.
Ooh, I guess that's my guardian talking to me. And sneak attack. There we go, knocked out. Well, the guardian said we should search that corpse, so let's do that.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value here, something your mind craves.
If you're squeamish, look away.
Go to waste. The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
Let your body guide you. Welcome the tadpole's influence. No thanks. Strength. The tadpole is toying with you. Resist it. Could go with that. And wisdom. Force your mind shut. You will not be influenced by an illicit parasite. So I have +2 from strength. And only +1 from wisdom. So let's do strength. Resist it. Failed. This is a pretty important role from my character's perspective. So I am going to use inspiration here. There we go.
Your muscles loosen. The tadpole breaks free of its deceased host. Your mind is your own again. For now.
Well, squeamish warning averted, I suppose. And the tadpole ran away. Alright, let's loot. Shaft of Broken Spear. Gold is good. I'm not going to take any of those meat options. Why does he have so much meat on him anyway? So weird. Let's loot you. Take that longsword and chainmail from you, so that you don't terrorize other people with them.
What's hiding here?
And take these from you so you don't terrorize people with them.
My feet can carry me.
Let's look at that chain armor. Aha! So it's 16 armor class, whereas my scale mail of the Ancients is 14 armor class. Let's change to it then. Ooh, and I do kind of like the way it looks. It's a good thing I found it. Let's see if there's anyone else who could benefit from the other armor that I have. So Shadowheart is medium armor, but it's 13. And this is medium armor with 14. So yeah, this could benefit her, even if it makes her look a lot less interesting. You know what? No. I prefer looks. I'm gonna keep it that way. I don't want anyone else wearing this armor. Kind of looks weird. This one is 11. This one is 11. Okay, we can continue. Mugwort. And let's continue exploring. Oh, Rogue's Morsel. And more Mugwort. Scrapwood Shield. Oh, there's a pouch over there.
No traps, please.
Remember, the reason I can you see all of those notes for like the things that I might be missing. Otherwise, like if I didn't hold left alt here, I would have never realized that this pouch is a pouch and not a rock. So this is why holding left alt as you go around and explore is super useful. You find stuff that you otherwise wouldn't have found, seen. Like all these traveler's chests, for example. Potatoes, gonna take. Gold. Bloodstone. Ooh, those plates are worth a lot. And those knives are worth a lot. And there's one more that I'm missing over there. Broken loot. Even though it's broken, it does sell for a decent amount. And I don't care about these. The Illustrated Adventures of Baldur. Okay, take that. And let's move on. Carrot, yes please.
Dead goblins. Dead travelers.
Were they heading to the Druid's Grove?
Okay. Might as well take the equipment from them. I won't strip them of their leather armor though. That would be weird. Especially since they seem like just random adventurers. Don't care for cheese. Let's take the red pepper and the dagger. Goblin's Drawing. Dragon Egg Mushroom and Short Bow. Look at the Goblin's Drawing. Drawn in thick charcoal lines upon an animal's skin, ew. This childlike portrait depicts 3 stick figures. A goblin with sparks in its hands, a square humanoid figure, and what seems to be an elf. Each of them is wearing a simple crown. Well, even though this is like made of animal leather, I am going to keep it because it might come in useful. Take all of these for alchemy later. Bird's nest I'm not going to disturb.
Something's waiting up ahead.
Sweet potato, yes please. And backpack. Orange and money. Signpost. Well, so before I get in there, let me briefly touch up Gale, I think. You know what? I should save Healing Word for combat. So instead, as Gale,
Quite ready for
let's just quaff a potion. That's a lot better.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Let's walk in here.
Get over there! Surround him like!
I know you're there. Show yourselves.
You spotted us. Good. It's like they say. No fun in skewing a pig what doesn't know he's cooked.
There will be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass. I don't want any trouble. Curious, I had almost the exact same thought when I saw you. There will be no skewering happening here. Now let me pass.
We got you surrounded. Here's how this goes. You take one step further, and we'll fill your front with arrows. Or you turn around, and your backside gets the same treatment.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Intimidation out of my way or I'll cut you down first. Persuasion, just let me pass by and we'll pretend this never happened. So I have +4. Ooh, and I have advantage here. Situational. Yeah, let's do that. Just let me pass and we'll pretend this never happened. Add guidance. There we go.
Suppose it's best to save our strength for a real threat. Go on then. Just keep your nose clean.
There you go. Conflict resolution. All right.
Keep going.
Ooh, and Asterion is inspired. That's nice. Okay, so they said keep your nose clean, so I'm not going to try to loot anything here. Waypoint discovered. And you know what? Before we go into this area, let's go find Karlak real quick. And I think before I find her, I will briefly put Will in my party, because I want to see his response to her when I meet her.
But that'll fit in my pack.
Beehive, not gonna disturb that.
What's that?
Rocky crevice.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
That's alright. Rogue's morsel. Hello.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
Oh yeah, I have speak with animals. That's funny, because I'm Oath of the Ancients, I have speak with animals. What happened here?
I told you to go.
Perception, pure discolor, intimidation. If I wanted to hurt either of you, I'd have done it already. Paladin, persuasion, calm yourself. I harm only those deserving of it. Pure discolor. For a moment, I forgot that I have speak with animals.
You see a name etched into the leather. Scratch.
You're Scratch, aren't you? Come here, it's alright.
You know my name. Interesting. A predator wouldn't care to learn it. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
I don't think he's going to wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
Oh, that's sad. What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on two legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Come on, you can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Alright. He's not going to be using those red apples anymore. Although I suppose I should leave them for the dog to eat, in case he gets hungry. Gold he's definitely not going to use. Leather boots. Would be weird to strip him. Tough letter, soft letter, personal note. See if any of those are important, and if not, then I'll read them at camp later. 9 fingers, went back to the city. Okay. This is not for, doesn't seem important. Scratch, yes. David, it's a boy, healthy and perfect. Okay, not interested in that. And personal note. Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself, better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. What is this, Naruto? Let's read the others too. No, you know, this one is not important. And this one does look important. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city, not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where a M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me, I'll know when I'm safe. So if I played a rogue or something like that, I would note this down so that when I'm, I see a grave with that name, I would just loot it, right? But as a paladin, I don't think I would want to do that. So I don't particularly care to memorize that name. Let's do some foraging. And there's a berry bush over there. Ooh, 5 raspberries. Nice. And another one there. Fish, I'm not too interested in. Alright, let's cross here. And over there, there's the Owlbreak Cave. But, as a druid of the ancients, I have no interest in disturbing owlbears. So, I'm not going to do that. Okay, let's see that they're all passing appropriately. Seems not. In that case, let's do it for them. Oh, Gale is weak. You might need another artifact now.
But my magic.
And Astarion. Okay.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
What do you need, Gale?
Do you feel as flattered as I do? Fighter to dine with a devil.
Why are you one step above me? You have a strange definition of flattery. Dining with the devil left a bad taste in my mouth. You're familiar with devilry then?
I've never met a devil, but of course I've read a great deal about them. Even feigning a mortal form, it was easy to detect the whiff of sulfur about him. To spot the flicker of hellfire in his eyes. Don't let his bluster fool you. All that talk of desperation merely illustrates his own. I think he wants something from us, badly. And in that knowledge lies our opportunity.
All I'm hearing is conjecture. What is it the devil wants so very badly? I'll remind you that when dealing with the devil, you always draw the short straw. Let's do that.
There's no such thing as an absolute certainty. Let me play the devil's advocate. The man is too eager.
We've heard this today on Vienna's stream.
Offer out of hand. If there's one quality all the denizens of the hells embody, it's ambition. A quality they share with many humans, come to think of it.
Speak for yourself, Gale. As a human. See, this is like an option that only humans have, based on race. What do you think Raphael's ambition can be? How do you suppose we beat a devil at his own game? Yeah, I mean, also not just as a human, but like as someone who's trying to like be, you know, on the side of justice. Speak for yourself, Gale.
Fine, but my reasoning is this. Fact one, there's something very strange and very powerful about our tadpoles. Fact two, a devil offers to take it away. Devils aren't known to aid mortals out of simple kindness. Whatever Raphael wants, we must be the key to getting it, along with our tadpoles. So, we say for now, we wait. If I'm right, Raphael will seek us out again, and when he does, there's a mighty bargain to be made. Remember his Cormyrean rhyme? Down came the claw. Perhaps we should start growing our nails.
All right. Well, thank you for that. But I see you struggling, Gale. Like, what do you actually want? There we go.
Speak slowly. I'm finding it quite difficult to concentrate with my condition gnawing at my insides like a teething displacer kitten.
I think I have a magical artifact you'll be interested in. I need you to remain in the camp. Okay, yeah, let's do that.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Give Gale a magic artifact. So I don't particularly want Chimera's locket that we got from that kid's parents for rescuing her. So let's do that.
Thank you.
Funny that now I'm on the higher step.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the least. How do I know the real monster isn't you? Perhaps now you'll tell me what all this is in aid for. Your gratitude doesn't make up for what I lost. Okay, no. Perhaps now you'll tell me what all this is in aid of.
Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking that particular detour. Not just yet. Sincerely, though. I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Don't mention it, I'm glad it could help. That condition of yours is a very expensive one. 3, I hope we don't regret losing that artifact. It could have proven useful. 4, just so you know, this was the last time I parted with such a valuable item. Sure, don't mention it, I'm glad I could help.
My lady, I bow to your boundless kindness.
Alright, well, we can move on.
Can't slow down.
So before we go meet Karlak, I will go to camp real quick to swap out, to very temporarily swap out Will. Sorry, swap out Asterion for Will. Because Will is interested in finding Karlak.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
How do you know? You weren't there. I'd like you to join me.
I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space.
You can take Asterion's place. He'll stay here at camp.
Let's make this happen.
Okay. And I could level him up, but because I'm not going to use him, I think that would be a waste of time.
Tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies.
Old Collector's Key.
A key? Wonder what it opens.
Belladonna. Pile of bones. Candle, no thanks. Murgrass. Hello, best girl.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlak, right? Number 2, tell me, monster, was it like you need to know you're about to die? Jesus Christ, no. 3, these are no natural flames. Prepare to fight. Let's talk first. Conflict resolution and all that. You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlak, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood Wall. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlak's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw. 2, be practical. She's infected, same as you and powerful too. We can use her as an ally. 3, looks like you found your mark, Will. Let's send your devil back to the hells. No. Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Gods, you're stubborn. Karlak's not a devil and you know it. True, she is a tiefling, not a devil. 2, you saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast. 3, you're right. Cut her down before she causes trouble. No. You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlak. But you already knew that. And you are...
Man, I have to say, when Karlak like speaks from the heart, like in a sad and like a melancholic way like that, I tear up. Like her voice actress did such a phenomenal job. Like this is one of the reasons like she is my favorite, by the way. Like when Karlak speaks from the heart, you hear it. Which is ironic because her heart is like infernal machinery. But anyway, I'm still Amalas. I'm a ticket to curing the tadpole eventually. I'm not interested in making friends. Jeez, I'm still Amalas.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Let's send them back where they came from. So you want me to kill the people hunting you? Why should I do your dirty work? I have my problems, I don't need yours. So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Let's do it. Why should I do your dirty work? I don't think so. You'll have to do it alone. Sure, let's do it. See, because I know that like the people hunting her are not like actual mortals. They're like devils in disguise. I don't mind.
Yes. They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. You know I'm up for it, but your party's a little full.
True. Meet me at camp. Although, you know what? If we're doing that battle, then I want her with me in that battle. So you can trade places with Will.
All right. I know a shortcut.
Excellent. Let's go.
Sweet. And
Where we are in relation to Waterdeep.
From this distance between Elturel and Baldur's Gate, I'd say a long way away.
Alright, so
That will make getting word to my mother rather tricky.
there you go.
No matter. What she doesn't know can't hurt her. Not at this distance, anyway.
Where is the camp? It's the same place every time, right? Yes. And each area in the game has its own like layout for a camp. Like for example, if I go into the ruins here, inside the ruins, and I go to camp, so to speak, you'll see that it's like a different set of camp. Like it's a different camp area. So I'm gonna level up Karlak real quick. Not bother too much with equipment and stuff, just so we can get that battle on with her, even though I'm not going to use her mostly in this playthrough. So yeah, let's just do this level up. And we get to choose subclass for her. I'm just going to go with Berserker because it's simple. Yeah. Or you know what, maybe I'll go Wild Heart and go with Bear Heart. While raging, you can use Unrelenting Ferocity to have resistance to all damage except psychic damage. And that's actually going to be very useful for the fight because that paladin uses radiant damage. I don't want piercings for her. There you go. And as Gale, let's quickly cast Familiar. So Vienna, do you want to make the choice again? What animal should we try this time? Cat, crab, frog, rat, or raven, or spider? What should we go with this time?
Let's explore.
You have, by the time we get to the fight, to decide. Crab, okay, let's do that.
Excellent choice.
So. Let's see what the crab's abilities are. Maiming Pinch, 2 to 5 damage, and inflict pinched. Pinched means 1d4 piercing damage, takes 2 damage at the beginning of each turn, and movement speed is reduced by -3. That's really cool. That's really good. And that's it, basically. And, but that being said, they have very low HP. That's fine. Okay, let's go.
Don't waste a step.
Just realized I'm wearing a shirt with a crab on it. It's meant to be. Yes, exactly. Let's see. Gale has mage armor. We should be good. Dead toll collector. Okay, you know what? Since this is leading up to that fight over there, I am going to use Speak with Dead on this person. Oh, Cats and Coffee raiding with 2. Thank you so much. Thanks for the raid. Welcome.
Corpse regards you lifelessly.
Okay, so if I remember correctly, when I use Speak with Dead, I have a limited amount of questions that I can ask. Like, usually it's 3 questions and then they kind of like collapse. Snow, I don't know how to say that word, how that name, but Snow, welcome, Bean Boys. Yes, I'm also a bean in the Stream Beans group. What's going on, homie? Doing good. Welcome, welcome. In fact, let me quickly, you can call me Mouse. Okay, we'll do that. Here's a link to my Discord in case you want to join. Get notifications whenever I go live and whenever, I, post VODs to YouTube. And also you can chat with people on the server. And also, thank you for the follow. All right, let's keep moving. Corpse regards you lifelessly. So we know who they are because they just got kicked off from the toll collector's building. How did you die?
Jumped to escape. Broken.
Broken what? Okay, I guess we can't ask him that. Where were you heading? And maybe I could ask who are you? Maybe that'll unlock new questions.
Toll collector.
Okay. How's Baldur's Gate? I hear great things. I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time because I love Dungeons and Dragons, and I think this game does a great job at like adapting Dungeons and Dragons into video game form. This is my 3rd playthrough though. This is not like a blind playthrough or anything like that, but I am trying to play vegan. And as this character in particular is a paladin, trying to play with like, conflict resolution in mind. So instead of like, just attacking and killing, enemies, I try to either, talk to them, like kind of make them amicable, or if I can't help but fight, I try to subdue them without killing them with non-lethal damage. Where were you heading?
Anywhere. Away. Safety.
Okay. So that tells me that whoever he was running away from was dangerous. For example, probably people in the toll house. Do you have any valuables?
Gold. Basement. Locked.
Is this consensual necromancy? I don't know if it's consensual because probably the corpse can't provide consent, but it is useful because we're going to tackle down the people who did this to him. So it's going to be for the best. Where's the toll house key? So I already have a key, but I guess my character wouldn't know in advance that it's like the toll house key, right? So probably best to ask this anyway.
I fell. Dropped key.
Well, already found it.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Alright, now we know that whoever's in the toll house is dangerous. Situational actions. You have unlocked an action as a result of another ability, feature, or condition. It will remain at the side of your hotbar until those conditions expire. So for right now, until long rest, I can talk to dead people, I suppose, unless I'm the one who killed them. Okay, well, let's go knock on the door here. Hello, anybody home? Oh, and I guess now that I have Speak with Dead, the game is showing me that I can also raise this refugee to talk to them. But first, let's talk to this person.
Keep that beast away from us, you hear?
Me, the beast? Now that's fucking rich.
Okay, but can I talk to you, though?
Back, beast, back!
I guess not. Well, let's try to talk to this person, then. See what they have to say.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Infernal.
Aha.
So long I've forgotten. Why?
Infernal servant, like the rest of the people here? How did you die?
Zariel's brute destroyed me.
As in one of the people in this house. You killed a pack of gnolls. How? See, I don't know this because I haven't seen the pack of gnolls. So I'm not gonna ask this question because my character shouldn't know it. Well, in that case, I'm going to talk to this person.
Cut it out. Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
I know that you're a hack.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
You'll need to convince me you're not who she says you are. Karlach, these people seem harmless. You can drop the act. I know you're servants of Zariel. Yes, I already know.
Zariel? Certainly not. We serve Tyr, Lord of Justice, and no other. Please, mercy. Half of us are badly injured, the other half dead. I admit, we ambushed you. An assignment from our gods, Tyr. We thought you a devil, and with your flames you proved us right. But Tyr will not consign us to our death. He is merciful. Leave us, and we'll leave you.
I don't buy it. Enough of this charade, I know who you really are.
Enough! Enough! I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlach, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Let's go. Whoa. Okay. Okay, Hunter's Mark on Shadowheart. Gonna try to remember to break that concentration. And I would love to like enter that room as Karlach and like beat down the main person as quickly as possible. But it seems like the way is blocked. Oh, you know what? I can move Gale a little bit and do that. In that case, ooh, if I drop this, okay, no one's above it currently. I lost this battle twice. Yes, it's a very difficult fight. Like, he is level 5, and they're levels 4 and 4, and I'm all levels 3 here. So I might even lose this as well. We'll see. In fact, let me save here, just in case I want to try to run away from this combat at some point. But for now, let us move Gale here so that Karlach can walk in. Can she make it to him, though? I guess not. But you know what? Do I have any weapons to throw? I don't. Could try to get rid of her first. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna rage. Bear's rage, in this case. And let's toggle non-lethal down, because they are devils. And since these two are not going to be able to attack Karlach very easily from all the way there, I am going to use Reckless Attack here, I think. So let's do that. Oh, and you know what? Because I don't need a lot of movement for this turn. I guess... Oh, wait. I have not... Yeah, I shouldn't use that. First, let's make it close to her. Yeah, and now I don't have Prepare because I'm lacking 6 meters of movement. Okay, let's do Reckless Attack. Nice.
Roll in my favor.
As Gale, see if I can... what can I do here? I guess I could cast Fog of War so that Anders doesn't deal a lot of damage in this area until we deal with the other two. And also, the Ranger will not be able to shoot through the fog. So let's do it here. And now, leave that area.
Don't get too close.
And end the turn. So now Anders is blinded. I thought that it would make him miss, but at least he missed once. Okay, as the crab, we can try to pinch that person. Missed. Okay. Gonna clear the way as the crab so that they don't block. Oh, that was attack an opportunity, but thankfully it missed. Ooh, hold person on Karlach is bad. So I'm gonna need to try to break her concentration off of it. Whoa, where are you going? Okay, let's try to break her concentration. Gonna go... see, but first I should probably cast... Can I cast Hold Person on Anders? 20% is not very likely, so I'm not gonna try. With a bonus action, let's use level 2 Spiritual Weapon. And cast it. Oh, I need to walk out of the... yeah, okay. Let's walk over here so I can cast it. And create a Spiritual Weapon Maul next to Anders. I guess I can only cast it here. And then it's gonna have its own turn, so that now I can use Fly next to Anders. Oh, you know what? Can I fly all the way here? No, okay. Gonna make the hammer fly to Anders. And try to hit him. So I have two options. Let's do Concussive Smash first. Let's see if I can daze him. Critical miss, that's such a shame. Okay, that's it for the hammer.
Stay focused.
And for action... I can't cast Bless through the fog. That's okay. In that case, let us try to hit you. Concentration failed. Okay. Gonna open this door so I can take some cover in the next rounds.
Stand in my way.
And then as Syl, I'm very low because Anders dealt a lot of damage to me. But I can cast Shield of Faith on myself. I guess I should have done that before combat, huh? And let's do let's do Weakening Strike. Maybe I can make him drop his sword. Okay, but first I need to get out of the fog. So let's go here. Weakening Strike. Let's try to make him drop his weapon. Aha! So I got a critical hit, and now because I set up the options for the game to ask me if I want to apply Divine Smite on critical hit, I will do so, and that's going to cause him a lot of damage. There we go. He did succeed the saving throw to not drop the weapon though, but there you go. He's like already down to like 13 HP because I got a critical hit, and because I set up Syl with reactions for the game to ask me, do you want to apply Divine Smite on critical hit? And critical hits doubles all the damage from Divine Smite. So that ended up being very worth it. Okay, now all attacks on Karlach are going to be critical hits while she's held. And let's try to break this person's concentration so that Karlach can move on this turn. Ooh, and you know what? Magic Missile is going to be fantastic for this here, because Magic Missile hits 3 times and it never misses. Each one of those times that the missile hits is going to be its own concentration saving throw to throw off her concentration. So let's do that. And it might also just outright kill her. She succeeded all 3 concentration throws. That's amazing. That's a shame. No Karlach turn this time. Okay, so he used Divine Smite next. Syl's down. As the crab, let's see if I can pinch her. Yes. Missed. That's a shame. Okay. Okay. Crab gone. She used Thunder Wave. Downed. General tutorial. If a member of your adventuring party reaches 0 hit points, they are downed. This is a state between life and death where they roll each turn to survive. On 3 successful rolls, they become stable. On 3 failures, they die. Dravy says, oh wait, helping downed characters. Downed characters get back up if they regain hit points. Allies can help downed characters by healing them or using the help action. Dravy says, 2 big sword. It's called a great sword, Vienna. Vienna says, it's just too big, it looks silly. Plus, he killed me twice, so I have a grudge. 3 times by my count. It's probably 3 times, yeah. Okay, so Syl is down. I'm going to use Healing Ward to get her back up.
This'll dampen the pain.
There we go. And I can't leave his range without risking an attack of opportunity. So instead, let's use a main attack, and maybe I can ensnare him. Aha! He's ensnared now. What does ensnared do? 1d6 piercing damage each turn. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage. That's going to be fantastic for Syl. And while the creature's attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. So his attacks are going to be bad also. Let's ban this bot real quick. There we go. And let's continue. So yeah, this this staff that we found ended up being really good in this fight. So now like Anders is ensnared. And because Syl just got up this turn, she's not going to have an action. Syl, have you heard of Seribot? I have not. I would love to hear about it. Please tell me. And I guess I shouldn't use Healing Radiance right now, but I am low on HP. I guess I can quaff a healing potion here. That's going to be better. And now that Anders is ensnared, the hammer could kill him. Almost. He's down to 1 HP. Okay. Nice, the ranger is coming down. And she missed an attack on Karlach, probably because Karlach is right in the fog right now. So it's funny because this character here used Thunder Wave and pushed Karlach into the fog cloud, making it a lot more difficult to hit Karlach. Seribot is a good bot that bans spam bots and helps protect against hate raids and bot raids. I think it was down today, but it's trusted by many streamers including me, so it would get rid of that bot for you automatically. Awesome, that's good to know. Could you send me a link to that on Discord? And I'll look at it right after this stream. Okay, so I still want to remove this lady's concentration. So let's move here. And I am going to cast Magic Missile again. Because, again, I do want to destroy... either to kill her or remove her concentration. But I guess because of the damage that Magic Missile does, it's going to kill her either way. So... there we go. So now that she's gone, Karlach gets her turn again. And wouldn't it be fitting for her to be the one who kills Anders, now that he's ensnared? Hello, Anders. I have a reckless attack for you. Goodbye. Well, so now that leaves us with this ranger. Just sent it. Thank you very much. I'll look at it right after the stream. So, Anders is dead, and check this out. I can take his Sword of Justice now and equip it on Karlach. Maybe not. Oh, it takes an action to equip it. But it is going to be worth it because it's a lot more damage and it has this like Tears Protection thing. So I will do that next turn. Or maybe after this combat. Okay. With Gale, I'll make it here. With Shadowheart, I will Firebolt. Miss, that's okay. And as Syl, let's bonk. Saving throw succeeded. That's okay. And now with the hammer, let's bonk. And I'll take a few steps away so that Karlach has space to move to hit her too. Missed an attack, that's great. And wouldn't it be fitting if Karlach ended this fight too? So with Gale, let's disable Fog Cloud because it's no longer helpful. And by the way, Vienna, if you're seeing this, if like a character of yours has cast a spell that you no longer want active because it's going to be detrimental to you, at least with mouse and keyboard, look at the little icon next to the character portrait, and you can see that you can press X here to disable the concentration spell. So there you go. I pressed it, and now this Fog Cloud is gone. So now, Gale is going to be able to hit this character too. I think so, at least. Let's try. From behind this, like, weird screen. Oh no, path is interrupted. I guess I can't do that. In that case, let's destroy this screen so that it doesn't interrupt anyone else. Okay, so now that screen is technically gone, and anyone can hit her. I want Karlach to have the last hit, so let's send the weapon to hit her first. Missed, that's okay. Make space for Karlach. I don't mind the opportunity attack. With Syl, let's hit her regularly. Miss, that's okay. The Shadowheart, let's use Firebolt. Maybe I should do... Okay. Aha, so arrow is better, it seems. Yeah, arrow is better. Man, she misses everything. Well, Karlach, this is all yours. Feel free to do it with a reckless attack. Ooh, almost. Pass all the turns. Miss. And Karlach, the honor is all yours. Reckless attack. Goodbye. She missed! Okay, just for the sake of theme, for like flavor, I'm going to pass all the turns so Karlach can do it on her own. And I don't care if she gets hit for a little bit more. She would want it. Okay, reckless attack. Karlach, the honor is all yours. Boom!
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Easy, Karlach, those flames are getting big. Zariel won't get near you again, we'll make sure of that. Tear this place apart.
Zariel Zariel's gotta stop fucking with me, you know? I'm done with it. I'm done with her. I'm free. I'm free.
And, okay, now let's move out of her path because she's going to burn this place, literally. And let's watch her do it.
Wanna dance?
I literally can't control her right now. She's doing all of this on her own. Burning the place apart. No, Syl! Don't go there! Don't go there! Syl, move away! I guess I can control that. Well, it seems like they're safe. She's actually free now? Well, for this moment, she's like doing this on her own. As you can see. She's just attacking everything in sight. As like a fun little victory tantrum. Which I find really funny.
Just try it, Zariel.
And she's even taking damage from it. There we go, it seems like she's calmed down. Let's help her.
That ought to do it.
Put down her fire. Let's talk to her.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fires last.
Oh, glitch. Maybe I shouldn't have opened that door. That's funny. How do I look? Hot.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart? You have a mechanic for your heart. What does the engine allow you to do? I met someone who might be able to help, a smith who worked in the hells for a time. How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart? I wish I could move her away from this like door though. So weird. So Vienna asks, is she actually free now? How do you mean? Like, is she no longer in my team? Or is she like free from servitude? Or how do you mean? She should steal Anders's comically big sword. She did actually. When I killed Anders earlier, I looted his big sword. Is she free from servitude? Yeah, she is. She ran away. And good for her. But yeah, earlier I looted his sword during combat. And I tried to put it on during combat. But it takes an action. So I decided to do it afterwards. But she will do it now. Like I will give it to her now. Although I could also take it for myself. But I don't have the proper benefits for it. How the hell did you get an infernal engine for a heart?
High pain tolerance. And a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
Wonder if they meant Demon, a tiefling weaponsmith. There are some tieflings holed up in a druid's grove nearby. We might look there. I'll keep an eye out for something like that. What'll happen if you don't get tuned up? Let's say that. Wonder if they meant Demon, a tiefling weaponsmith.
A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Okay, let's loot everyone. There's this person outside.
What's inside?
Also, let's quickly do... Ooh. Scroll of Mirror Image, Malsacid Arrow, 3 Scrolls of Revivify, that's good. Okay, let's take all of these. Let's do a short rest.
That took the edge off.
To heal back up a little bit. Wizards, clerics, paladins, and druids can change their prepared spells at any time outside of combat. So yeah, by the way, if you didn't know this, Vienna, if you press K to open like the spellbook here, as Gale specifically, you have the wide selection of like, you know, prepared spells in your, sorry, you have like a spellbook, right? With all the spells that you know. And as a wizard, you can, as long as you're out of combat, if you open this, you can fly, change them out on the fly. So for example, I think instead of Thunderwave here, I want Cloud of Daggers. And instead of Sleep, I'll take Flaming Sphere as Gale right now. There we go. Also, since Gale is missing a level 1 spell slots, let's use Arcane Recovery to recover 1 spell slot. And then the second one. So now we have 2 level 1 spell slots back.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay.
Moving in.
Let's continue exploring this place.
What's in here?
Is there any food here that I can take for the sake of camping? No. Ooh, a mall. I do like the idea of that. Oh, before I forget, Karlach. So yeah, I already looted the Sword of Justice, and it's actually pretty perfect for Karlach. It's better than her Great Axe, at the very least. So yeah, now she's wielding it. Short bow, I will take. Oh, but you know what? I forgot. We're not playing with Karlach in this playthrough. So I will put it back and send it back to Syl. And now, let's...
At least things have stayed interesting.
Swap back to camp. The best revenge, yes.
Not on my mind.
Okay, what do you think? Should we get Karlach for this playthrough instead of Astarion? What do you say? I was thinking we could explore Astarion's story. But what do you think? Romance-wise? No, I'm asking like on the team. Because you can only carry 4 companions at a time. Or keeping in party, yes, exactly. Is there anything I want to replace this Warhammer with? Should take both. Well, who would I remove? Because I don't want to remove Gale. And I don't want to remove Shadowheart. So, it's either Karlach or Astarion in my mind. But the thing is, if I take Karlach instead of Astarion, we don't have a rogue for like, you know, lockpicking and stuff like that. So I think I will skip on Karlach for now. Especially considering like I've had her with me in the first 2 playthroughs that I've played. And don't get me wrong, I love her, but like I've had enough. You'll need to stay in camp for now.
Really? Really?
You heard me.
Oh, fine. I'll be here eating dirt or whatever.
I love that voice line. Yes.
Deep and move.
Right, boy.
What can I do for you?
You are coming with me.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
All right. Let's go. Now, before I continue, let's see if there's anything I want to give other characters. Let's give the squirrels to Gale. These as well. I guess I could sell this one now because it's better than the one it's worse than the one I currently have. Is there any other weapon I want to use? What if I use a Morningstar instead of a Warhammer? It will give me the option to deal damage if I miss. And I suppose Morningstar does fit very well for a Paladin, right? So yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna swap the Warhammer for a Morningstar. Ugh, I don't like how spiky it is though. You know what? No, in terms of flavor, I prefer Warhammer over Morningstar. It's gonna be fine. Let's see. Is it wise to keep the same people in your party like they are your Pokemon party? Kind of, because think about it this way. The characters that you play with each have their, like, where do I see it? Where do I see approval?
What now?
I forget. But yeah, as you play along with them, right, they get more and more approval of you, and then you kind of like it's more cohesive, right? Like you you get more cohesion with them. All right, let's move. Gale will always be... Oh, Dravy says, it's all a matter of speculation and preference, but you can always swap them out as needed. Yes, and in fact, I plan to do so. Like, for example, once we find the creche that Lae'zel is talking about, I will bring her to the party, because she is important for that story step, for example. Okay, let's get this baguette. Pork sausage, not interesting. Potatoes is good. Pike. I guess a pike is pretty nice to have. In worst case, I can sell it. Ooh, padded armor I will take, so I can sell it later. And I think after this, after I finish looting this here, depending on how much inventory space I have in my party, I might go sell a bunch of stuff. Old floppy hat. No thanks. Soul coin. Oh, it's somewhere else. It's like a second floor.
Good here, I hope.
Rope, no thanks. Ooh, a supply pack. It's gonna be for camping. Salami, no thanks. Household prayer. Gale will always be in my party. He's like my starter Pokemon, exactly. Do they get mad if you leave them at camp? No, not really. They don't lose any favor just for staying at camp. Baguette, I hate that word, almost as bad as halibut. But I mean, who would name a fish that? Yep. Lathander to light, Saloon to guide, Kalimvor to judge, and Passage provide. Okay, I'll keep that here. Oh yeah, let's keep looting Anders. I want his scale mail to sell, and also his longsword. There's some gold here. Let's take it. And burlap sack with nothing. What is this? Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 4, The Risen Road. Let's pick it up and read it at camp later. Inkpot could sell for some coin. Destitute clothes, road dust gray clothes. Let's loot Trin here. Let's take everything. Findings from the Hinterlands, new edition. Let's pick that up and read that in camp later. Okay, nothing here. See if there's anything on the second floor. The Lords of Madness, Volume 4, Yinagu. Pick that up, read it later. Apple, it's good. Can sell this alcohol. Morningstar is good to sell. Battle Axe is good to sell. And Trident is good to sell. Ooh, and Trident is also a thrown weapon, so I guess I'll keep that one. And there's a soil coin here. And I guess that's what made all that noise. Torch, sure. And there's a book here, it seems. A pleasurable deal. Pick it up and read it later. Anything else here? Nothing on the roof, it seems. So now, I spotted a hatch down there. Let's go see underneath it. And I think the toll person, or whatever, mentioned that there's treasure in there. So I guess now that they're dead, and everyone around here is dead.
Salt on the nostrils should be labeled a war crime.
I guess it is a good idea to do that. And there's another person we can talk to here. Let's loot them first. Tollhouse Ledger. Let's look at that real quick to see if there's any good information to get from it. Probably not. Oh, you know what? It's kind of short. Let's see. A ledger containing details of the Tollhouse takings for the current year, 1492 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and the amount of gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 9, I guess these are month names. 4 merchants with single wagon of sundries. Okay, this is not interesting. 15 fists and gauntlet, 100 gold we faved. Okay, this is not interesting. Maybe I'll read it later. But for now, let's use Speak with Dead on this person.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Toll collector, Martin.
Okay, so I guess they went down to the basement as well. How did you die?
Goblins. Laughing. Cutting.
Okay, so I guess it wasn't Anders and his people. Were you alone when you died?
Gods abandoned me and Vance.
Vance is the other toll collector. And why are you in the basement?
Hiding. Frightened.
Fair enough. Let's leave. Let's see what we can gather from here for the road. More food is good. Lael, good to sell. Studded shield, also good to sell, but I am getting encumbered. So let's sort inventory by weight and pass some stuff along to Shadowheart. Just to take off some weight. And there we go, we're doing okay now. Studded shield I will take to sell. Hat. Just going through all of these quickly. Ooh, padded armor, good to sell. Rapier is definitely good to sell. And let's continue. No thanks to meat. Light crossbow is fantastic. Now I can give it to Asterion as well, which is way better than short bow. There we go. My parts just came in. Parts for what? There we go. Now these. Back in a bit. All right. Silver ingot and bronze ingot are good to sell. Ooh, Drow Poison. Coat your active weapon with poison. Targets must succeed a Constitution saving throw or become poisoned and fall asleep. Okay. I'll remember that for difficult fights. Basic poison and Potion of Glorious Vaulting. Drink this to triple your jump distance for 10 turns. Sweet. Aha, so that's what the key was for. What am I not noticing here? I guess those are vents here, right?
Trap. This place is more dangerous than I thought.
In that case, let's lead with Asterion, unlink the group, and disarm it. Unless we get a 1 on the die, this is a success. And I guess since this is dangerous, this is a dangerous place, I should explore only with one person.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
Let's disarm it.
What's that?
I'll check that out in a moment. What is that? A burrow hole.
That thing is tiny, and I am not.
Okay, good to know. Broken padded armor. Could sell it. More iron. Rotten carrot. Rags, no thanks. Ooh, rings. Okay. Okay, nothing interesting in those. There's a chest here with lots of money. And again, since like everyone in this area is dead, might as well take it for better purposes. Ooh, Potion of Invisibility, Basic Poison, and Glorious Vaulting. That's nice.
Don't mind if I do.
That's why it's always good to search through all of these as possible. Let's take that torch. Okay. Simple toxin, an antidote. Antidote is going to be good to have. And then there's these. More iron to sell. More potions, mind reading. And is this going to trigger any traps? Doesn't seem so.
Ready or not.
I'm going to sneak, just in case I trigger anything. Ooh, yes please, sell that. So like, I think everything that I'm not noticing with those failed perception checks are probably just traps around. But it seems like I haven't found the trigger for those traps yet. So the vents themselves are not problematic. Studded shield, take the cell.
Oh dear. Someone's left a trap out for us.
Okay, I don't care about the hazards. I care to find the trigger and disable it. Ink, pot, and quill I will take. Leadership of the Zentarum. Let's take that and read it at camp. Okay, alcohol. Take and sell. Another up here is good. And so there's 2 chairs here. And this seems like a wall. Like if I look at the map here, the light area clearly doesn't end here. So this indicates to me that there's like a hidden wall here. So I suppose if 2 people sit on the chairs at once, but I'm worried that that might trigger the traps. So let's save. Let's stop hiding. Link everyone so they all come here too.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
And then if I sit on this as a Asterion.
Seems I've done something, but not enough.
And on this with Shadowheart. Boom. There we go.
Watch your back.
And thankfully, oh, I guess, okay, 2 people still need to keep sitting on them for that to work. And now, to answer your question, parts to build an engine, or rebuild rather, like a car engine. Okay, so you 2 stay here. Aha!
There's a trap.
There's the, so you know what, instead, Astarion, let's swap places.
Keep a blade.
So you can disarm the trap.
No one stopped me yet.
There we go. And let's disarm this trap. This is probably the trigger. Funny that Shadowheart is like casting it from that chair. Okay. Ooh, and look at everything here. Gilded chest.
Traps. How considerate.
Bunch of valuable stuff here. Pleasurable deal we already have a copy of, but I will take it so I can sell it. Helmet. Greatsword. Studded shield. Studded shield. Metallic gloves. Ooh. Gloves of Heroism. When you use your Channel Oath spells, you gain Heroism, which is a spell. It can be frightened and receive 5 temporary hit points per turn. Strength saving throws +1. This is fantastic for Syl. So let's take that. Greater portion of healing. Motorcycle by yes. Good to know. Some gold. Bronze necklace. More gold.
Over here.
Great sword. Studded shield. Some more gold. I'm surprised Astarion is not encumbered by this point. Okay. Oh, and you know what? Great X +1. And great sword. And quarterstaff is not interesting. Okay, I think we found everything that we can find here. Oh, I missed a pouch. They left all the goodies out for the taking. Well, they were killed, but yes, essentially they did.
Not as bad as it could have.
I don't think they would leave all that stuff otherwise.
Don't mind.
Like the... Yeah. Remember, this is like the toll house, and Anders's men killed the toll house people. Well, this is the place where we fought Anders. This is just the basement of this place. Okay, we're finally done here. Let's see what we can find from all these dead bodies.
Let's have a look.
I believe that you can use gnoll ears in some potions. Let's take water. Take potatoes. Gnoll ear. Bones. I kind of find the idea of like cutting the ears of those gnolls just for the sake of potion making kind of disgusting, but oh well. I don't care for those rib cages, but let's see what we have in this area here. Could maybe find some food. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 8, The Outer City. Alright, let's take it for camp. See what else we can find here. Oh. Ooh. Arrow of Ice, leather armor, I'm not going to strip away from them. And short bow. Sell. Okay. Can I not cast Speak on Dead? Speak with Dead on this person?
The corpse has nothing to say.
Alright. Fair enough. Let's see if there's anything here.
It's empty.
I guess those vases are empty. And this is where the gnolls are. And I'm not sure I can handle that very well at the moment. So I'm going to run away. I'm going to come back here another time. For now, because we're carrying a lot, it might be a good idea to go to the druids, to like the vendor at the druid's place, and sell some stuff. Not sure it's left out for the taking if you have to work for it. They still left their gold, but out on a shelf, not the best hiding spot. Well, that was like a secret, like basement. We just happened to find it because we heard from the
Baldur's Gate is a long one. Who knows how long it'll take these folks to get there on foot.
If they make it. They're slow, vulnerable. Half or more will die along before Basilisk Gate.
Doesn't seem to trouble you a jot.
What good would it do for me to be troubled? We can't save them all.
All right. Another thing is that I want to take Karlach to see the... What's his face? The weaponsmith. Now, if I remember correctly, this guy I have bad favor with because I tried to haggle with him too much.
This individual doesn't seem particularly fond of you.
Yeah.
Perhaps a gift would improve their sentiment.
I think I have just the thing to make this right again.
Offer appears to be of interest. Let's make it a good one.
What if I give you this broken loot? No, I'm kidding. Bronze chalice. Barter. Donate these items. You won't receive any gold from this item. You should proceed. Yes. Let's see how much this pleases this person. Oh, very little. In that case, fuck that. Let's just get what we want. Okay, I don't need all these daggers. Let's put them up for sale. Or you know what? Before I go to him, let's go sell stuff to other vendors first, and then come back to him to buy whatever I want. Vaults in the old days were often like that. And you know what? Before we talk to Demon, let's go to camp real quick and bring Karlach with us.
Hey, soldier.
Come on, we're heading out.
Looks like your troops all trooped up. You'll need to send someone packing if you want me to join.
You can take us to this place.
Let's hop.
Okay. Leave camp. They would just pile up their treasures on the floors and shelves when they ran out of rooms in their chests. Right? Oh, Karlach has something to say.
So, hey, we've got this soul coin, right? Thing is, I think I can use it. My engine can, anyway. Zariel used to top me up every now and again when she wanted me to go after an especially wicked target.
Aren't you afraid this is going to overload your engine? Got a sloin caught in your heart or what? Soul coins are just that though. They contain people's souls. I'm not sure you should be using them. And let's find out. Go on and try it now. Let's go with this option. I don't want their souls to be used like that.
They're already lost. Better to be used in service of the good guys than a devil, don't you think? Next time we're in a nasty battle, drop one my way. You'll enjoy the results.
Well, if they can't be restored, then might as well be used for something good. Intriguing. Next time we're in battle, we'll make sure you get one. Try it now. I want to see this in action. I don't think we should spend soul coins for our own purposes. Sure. Let's do that.
Fuck yes. Now I just need something to sink my teeth into.
All right. In that case, how about you keep them, Karlach, so you can use them from your inventory? There you go. Now let's talk to Demon.
Thought I sensed an inferno around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Vernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal iron? 2, we'll keep our eyes open for some iron. 3, personally, I'd like to know what infernal iron is worth. Or 4, could we see your wares? Yeah, where should we look for infernal iron?
I've sensed some during our travels. It has a pull to it. Absolutely magnetic, once you know what you're looking for. I can show you where I'd look.
Yes, please. I guess he marked it on our map at this point. But yeah, we'll keep our eyes out open for some iron.
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
All right. Let us sell some stuff to you. Don't need all those daggers, all these weapons. Boom, boom, boom. Then is there anything? I'd probably sell the ingots to you as well. You could probably use them best. Anything else? Oh, Astarion has a few more of these, right? Yeah, Astarion is not here with us, so I will need to bring him back. But let's sell these so that maybe he can smelt them as well. Anything else? We don't need these 2 shields. We don't need this armor. Now, the thing is, we are already too high compared to what he can provide in terms of money. So let's see if there's anything I want to get here. Probably this shield. Yeah, let's get that. Heavy crossbow. You know what? Heavy crossbow could be good for Syl. Because she does have training with it. And it would be a much better option for range. So let's get that as well. Flail +1. This could be good for Syl as well, but I don't like the way flails look compared to a Warhammer. Okay. Balance offer. And barter. There we go.
Forged from the heart.
So he doesn't have any money anymore. I wonder if I try to haggle as Astarion with the other merchant over there, will he still have like really bad attitude? So let's pick Astarion back up.
Yes?
I need you in my party.
Obviously I would, but you have so many followers already. I wouldn't want to crowd you.
Take Karlix's place.
Well, in that case, I'm all yours.
Oh, don't you flirt with me.
Shame the goblins didn't kill me too.
And now, let's go to... Oh, let's see if we can sell stuff to Auntie Ethel. She's a merchant too.
Hello, Petal. Need anything? Any lotions or potions?
Are you getting PTSD from her now, Vienna? Yeah. What harm shall be yours?
Hey, bother.
I mean, look, she's got money. I'm gonna squeeze her out of that money if I can, right? So yeah, Astarion has a lot of stuff to sell. That I don't need. Short bow. Oh, where did I find a +1 great axe? Oh, I found it in the basement there, yeah. Okay, great sword, not interesting. Have a better one now. I do want another light crossbow, and I don't need another rapier. And I suppose we can sell these as well. 618, that's good. And then let's sell the other stuff here that we don't need. Like these. War pick. And we're approaching 673, which is what she has. No, that's too much. Let me take that off. Oh, we've already crossed it. Yeah, 70. I don't mind giving her 3 extra gold. That's okay. Yeah, let's balance offer. And barter. There we go. Now we have a lot of money.
Take care now, sweetie.
And I just remembered I want to take the gloves from Astarion, put them on Syl, which means these gloves should go on... oh, you know what? On a hit with a weapon attack, possibly inflict... Yeah, this should go to Astarion because he's going to hit stuff relatively consistently. But can he wear it, though? Yes, he can. Sweet. And now... I'll keep the greatsword on Syl. Let's put the heavy crossbow here, because she can handle it. And now this magical shield that we got should be instead of her regular shield. Anything else? Oh yeah, the gloves and helmets that we found. So, helmet. Constitution saving throws. I think that should go to Shadowheart, because she's going to try to maintain concentration on spells. And let's hide it, of course. There we go. Gloves, strength saving throws. Might as well go to Shadowheart, because the other two are wearing magical gloves already. This belongs to Shadowheart. Anything else? I hear people bickering over there. Okay, I think that's enough. Now, let's go back to the other vendor, and see if I talk to him as Astarion rather than as Syl. If he's still going to be grumpy.
What to do?
Okay, Astarion. Please talk to this person for me. Okay, we've already heard this.
Is there anything you need?
Yes, we've already heard this, so let's get to the shop. Also, I'm curious to see if he has any dyes. Pale orange dye, green dye, sea green dye, green swamp dye. I'm not a fan of any of these. I am curious in these gloves though. Let's do barter. I do want these, and I'll equip them on Gale, I suppose, because if Gale is in the back line, enemies are going to try to shoot him from afar. And if he wears these, it's going to allow him to mitigate damage that way. So that's good. Is there anything else I want here? Ring of Flinging could be good for Syl. Let's get that. And I was hoping to find maybe a +1 Warhammer, but I guess I'm not going to find it. In that case, let's balance offer and barter. Anything else I want here? I don't think so. Yeah, we've already went over these the other day. There you go.
Sylvanas, guide your path.
Okay, we've already heard this before. So now, this ring goes on Syl, because Syl throws javelins and stuff. And these gloves go on Gale. On Gale. So that he can snare missiles whenever he's shot at. Anything else? Now we can put this light crossbow instead of the short bow for Shadowheart. And we're good to go. I do want to swing by the smith again to see if maybe he has like a good weapon for Syl that I missed. Oh, I don't know why they decided to take this path, but that's okay.
Something's on my mind. Sure. Blood excites me.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Let me see your words. So he has this flail, but I don't like the way flails look. Okay, I guess he doesn't have. But he does have muddy red dye, which is something that I want for Syl. Dravi says, alright, time to get tinkering, so I'm going to head out, but good luck with the rest of your game and good night all. Thank you. Thank you for joining, thank you for following, thank you for being here, and good luck with your tinkering. I'll see you soon. Yellow dye. Muddy red dye. Let's buy one of these. I don't want to buy 12. I want to buy just one. Can I not buy just one? Add item. Oh, there you go. Add just one. Oh, and it's only 6. That's nice. Nothing else here that I want. In that case, balance offer and buy it. And now let's see what Syl's armor is going to look like with this dye. Where is it? There it is. Muddy red dye. Put this armor in it. Combine. And boom. I would say that looks better. It's kind of like brown, but I like it. That's how you use dyes. Removing dyes. You can remove dye coloring from your equipment with a dye remover. This item can be purchased from traders. Oh, and you know what? Maybe the kid Tiefling has other interesting colors to sell. Because he does sell, like, you know, stuff that is not too useful for combat. Oh, and also in this area here, Mole sells stuff as well. So I will check her as well. Let's talk to Mattis first.
Hey, you're back. Look to buy, sell, or what?
I want to trade.
Here's what I got.
Yeah, there we go. He has dyes. And he has red dye too, which is what I was looking for. Orange dye, green dye, swamp green, and yellow dye. Let's buy one red. See what it looks like on her armor. Oh.
You suddenly feel something moving against your back and turn.
Aha. No, they're gonna make me cry. This is the sad. Okay. Relax, I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me. Get out of my sight. Insight. Observe her silently. Maybe these are just crocodile tears. Let's do that.
you notice she's trembling.
Oh.
The tears streaming down her cheeks are indeed real.
This always gets me. I'm tearing up. Okay. Relax. I won't get angry. You didn't even manage to get anything from me.
I can't do this anymore, Mattis. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna cry. Well, what do you have to say for yourself, Mattis?
Hey, you here to trade or?
Your partner's a thief.
Yeah, I know. I was standing right here telling her to rob you.
I want an apology from her. You could at least pretend to be sorry. Or 3, you can make it right by giving me a percentage of your take. No. I don't want any of these options. You could at least pretend to be sorry.
I am sorry. Sorry we're still talking about this.
Oh, fuck you.
Look, you caught her. Good for you. You aren't a chump like everyone else around here. Now, do me a favor. Make room for the chumps.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, see, I wanted to say that, right? But I guess that wouldn't really be fitting for a paladin. But now I'm curious to hear what Mole has to say about this.
What this does.
And also see if she has anything good to sell. Oh, and I want to test the red dye. I almost forgot. Yeah, this looks cool. There you go. I like this. Yeah, let's talk to Mole. Oh, don't go away from me. There you go.
I had a feeling you'd be back.
Why are you running all these schemes and swindles? Risky, you know. Thought you might need help with something. Yeah, let's ask that.
We're saving up for a better hideout when we get to Baldur's Gate. Why? You planning on telling me stealing is wrong?
Yes, you're taking advantage during bad times. These are words. There are words for folks like that. Quite the opposite. I want to invest in the newest Thieves Guild on the Sword Coast. See, I want to give her a little bit of money, but not as a Thieves Guild. I'm not your mother. Do as you please.
Didn't need your permission, but fine.
Do you have anything else? Well, now that I know that they're saving up, thought you might need help with something.
I do, as a matter of fact. Revenge.
No.
You saw what those bastards that run the place were doing to Arabella, scaring the precious mite. I want to steal that big, shiny idol they're all chanting at.
An idol? What do you do with something like that? I can help you get it, but that time's valuable to me. I'll see what I can do. Cut me out. I'm not getting involved. Let's ask. Let's do conflict resolution. An idol? What do you do with something like that?
The important thing is to get it away from them. That ritual's gonna get us all killed. And we can sell it once we get to the city. Thing like that's gotta be worth a small fortune.
Count me out. I'm not getting involved.
Figures. Don't think you've got the stones for the job anyhow. Anything else?
Yeah, what do you have to trade? Okay, no collars. Yeah, I don't want anything here. That's fine. But I can sell you stuff, so that's good. Don't need more shields. Don't need this broken loot. And you know what? Because they need help saving up for like, you know, for a hideout or something. Let's just donate these items. Make her happier. Barter. You won't receive any gold from this trade. Are you sure you wish to proceed? Yes. In fact, let's add a little bit of coin as well. Add item. Let's give them 100 gold to do better with, so they don't have to steal from people. There you go. Barter. Yeah, now she's happy. There you go. Attitude 35. All right. There you go.
Anything else?
Nope.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
See, Vienna, this is how you make friends. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Now, before we continue, We are very low on spell points. Relatively.
No time to rest.
I have made so many enemies already. Yes, you have. You know what? While we're here, maybe we can do the harpy fight. So let's go this direction. I will, though, quaff a potion real quick. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. That's better. And also, I haven't talked to the bard yet over there, so we could do that too. Oh, and you know what? We can talk to animals now. Let's talk to all the animals in this area. That would be funny.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
That's a complicated story. I doubt you'd understand. No, I don't doubt he'd understand. I'm speaking to animals. Tell him about your journey.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Okay. Primer on mythical beasts. Let's take that to read at camp. Doesn't seem to belong to anyone. What are you doing?
He didn't come back, did he? His smell is gone. He's gone.
Who are you looking for?
Master, he left with the weaponed two legs. He said he'd be back.
Well,
I can smell them, the weaponed ones, and I cannot smell him. He's not coming back.
Oh. You look strong. Why not go after him?
No, the woods have gone dark. There's too many predators lately, and I was never the strong one.
Do all the druids shift into bears? No, this is an actual bear, but we have speak with animals because I'm a paladin of the ancients. I'm just able to talk to animals. So this is an actual bear. Well, there's a path here, so we can find at the end of it. Wooden chest.
What's in here?
Okay, I know that Helsing turns into a bear, so I was wondering if they all can. Well, I think they all can, but I don't think all of them necessarily do. We have seen another one turn into a bear earlier. Well, not today, but like earlier in the game. Man, I love the way this red dye looks on this armor. It's a shame that eventually I'll have to replace it with like better armor. So you know what? I might as well go buy all the red dye in advance so that I can apply it later to Syl's armor. Before we do that, let's talk to some more animals here and see what they have to say.
I thought you were Halsey.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsey? Promise me a mate.
Oh. Well, a mate is not something you can promise. Mates need to be mutually consensual. What does this plaque say here?
By Sylvanus, the forest father, we are granted balance.
Mm-hmm. There's a bird here. We can say hello to them.
Shh, I'm concentrating. Does this look good? Is the coin in the middle?
Slightly off. Push it a bit to the right. 2, stop fussing. It looks fine. 3, deception. I'd leave it out. It's too dull. Or 4, intimidation. Kick the bird, trying to scare it away. No, why would I want to do that? Slightly off. Push it a bit to the right.
Yes, you're right. That's it.
I love their accent. Back to this bear here. Talking to animals in this game is fun.
I'm sleeping.
Could you move just a little bit? I need to use the elevator.
Okay.
Thank you. make sure we're all on it. Starion, that includes you. There we go.
I've got a long road ahead.
And there's a squirrel here that we can talk to. Hello, can you stop moving so I can speak to you? No, I'm trying to speak to you. There you go.
Get out!
The squirrel lunges at your foot and bites it.
Aw. What was that for?
You're trespassing. This is my territory.
Alright, you and I'm leaving. Intimidation, back off, squirrel, or I'll make you. Persuasion. There's plenty of room for both of us. Yeah, let's say that.
How about this? You can stay if you keep those ugly feet on the ground. I'll even sweeten the pot. Found some weird smelling stuff on the ground. You can keep it, but these trees are mine. Follow the rules and I won't have to intervene. Got it?
Sure. Oh, reward. We convinced Timber to let us walk on her territory. She left us a small trinket to keep us away from the trees. Hyena ear. Great. Perfect. Okay, let's go back down because I do want to talk to some of the animals inside the groves, inside the grove proper. Okay, Gale, get on. Gale, please get on.
I applaud your taste.
There we go.
Mind. And, well, in it. How much farther can I go?
Wish we could talk to the butterflies, but maybe they don't have a mouth.
And getting dark. Here we go.
Okay, so I know Shadowheart doesn't want to get close to the wolves, so I'm going to leave my companions behind here and talk to the animals individually. All of them.
The rat watches your movements but does not speak.
Okay, what about this one?
The rat glares at you but says nothing.
How about this one? Oh. Oh. Pinta.
The rat doesn't respond. It simply bares its teeth.
Okay, not much for conversation. Let's talk to the wolf.
For discussion.
Silver.
Another stranger come to vex me. What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No. Relax, no one is here to hurt you. Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson. I just wanted to give you my smell, I'll leave you be. Who's been pestering you? I'll teach them a lesson.
Silence. Your help is not required. Not by me, at least.
Fair enough. And I don't think there are any more animals around, so we can leave. Go talk to that bard. I think her name is Alfira. I think she's over there. Ooh.
No, that doesn't work.
Spar.
It hurts! It hurts!
Please, make it stop!
Slow down, what's wrong?
Can't you hear it? Her singing. It's awful.
That's funny, I've never seen this before. It's quite a racket, you could just spare your ears by leaving. Sing along with the bard as loudly as off-key as you can. Don't mock her, she's trying her best, I assume. Yeah, let's go with that.
Oh no. Whatever shall we do?
More witless creatures. More ear bleed. My head is melting. I'm leaving before the damage is permanent.
Aw. Well, back to her.
Dance upon the stars tonight. Smiles and pain will fade away. Words of mine will change. No. Become.
Stay silent and listen. 2, what's that tune you're singing? 3, how can I put this? That sounds a little unpolished. Well, she didn't ask for feedback, so no. Stay silent and listen.
Change? No. Damn it!
Are you alright? 2, tough audience. Those animals weren't shy with their criticisms. 3, this grove could become a battlefield soon enough. It's not time for music. 4, there's no singing voice that could save those lyrics. You know that, right? Okay, no. We don't want to be rude. Are you alright?
No. I'm moments away from a grisly death. At the hands of this bloody song. I can't... Nothing fits, you know?
Let me see if I can help. 2, what's the creative process for you? Agony and ecstasy, mostly agony. Oh, that's bad. Why are you songwriting now? Hardly the best time. Or 4, you'd better swap that loot for a weapon. You'd need one soon enough. See, I don't think my character would be really good with songwriting. So, that's the creative process for you. Agony and ecstasy, mostly agony.
True. And when you finally perfect a song, there's nothing like it. But when you're stuck and it's just getting worse, ugh.
Best of luck with that.
Thanks. I'll need it.
I don't think my character would be one for offering good advice, but okay, this chest is locked, so I'm not gonna try to. Probably doesn't belong to me, so not gonna get it. Have you met her on your playthrough, Vienna? Okay, autosave. Probably a good idea. I did.
Is someone singing?
And did you help her with her song?
Beautiful.
I wish she was a romance option, actually. You know, a lot of people in the fan base are saying that. So you're not alone. You did help. Nice. I helped her on my second playthrough. And yes, she does sing very pretty after you help her.
That might be worth a look.
Okay. The squirrels are harsh critics, yes. In fact, if I remember correctly, if you help her, she gives you access to that small chest that's by her. Like, she literally gives it to you. And there's a magic item in there. But not for my character to get, I assume. Because she's not good, probably not the best at singing.
Such a pretty song.
Okay, we'll get to you in a moment. Polished dagger. And is there anything up here? Doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's go down to the boy. See if we can help him. Oh, and you know what? Before I forget, I should probably put this on me right now. There we go. I always forget to apply it before it's too late.
Shh. Listen.
Listen quietly. You shouldn't be standing out in the water. It's dangerous. Sure, listen quietly.
A sweet melody plays above the waves, beckoning you, drowning out all logical thought.
I think I might have missed that. I'll have to go back. Yeah, if you helped her, I think you just have access to it now. Drowning out all logical thought. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Let's use wisdom to struggle against the music's pull. There we go.
The suffocating yearning suddenly fades as the spell breaks. You are free.
Get back, it's a trick.
It's just a bit of water. I only want to listen. Just a little closer. Yes, everything's gonna be fine once I get there.
Ha, harpies. So, at any given moment, one of them concentrates on singing. Oh, Gale was pulled closer by the song. That's funny. Don't die, Gale. Stupid. Okay. So, at any given time, one of them is like focusing on the song. And if you break their concentration, that'll break, you know, the spell on all the others. I wonder if by the fact that Gale is next to this one, it gives me... Yeah, I don't have advantage against them. They do have vision across all this area, so I'm not going to be able to hide as Astarion. What if I go this way, though?
Be quick.
Oh. Yeah, let's go here. And then I'll use a dash as a bonus action. And if I hide here... Oh, you know what? Yeah, okay. If I hide here using the second bonus action, I could get a sneak attack on this one. There we go. Although I probably should aim for this one who's singing. Okay, one is going for Syl. That's good. Oh, do they not provoke opportunity attacks? I'm curious. Never mind. Oh, it seems Syl is vexed right now. So it's up to Shadowheart to hit the singing one to break it. So I guess let's try to hit low ground. Okay, let's try to hit, and if it fails, then worst case scenario I can summon a spiritual weapon and try to hit as well. Miss. That's bad. Also, Gale is about to die. But I think if I don't break this, it's just gonna get, like, the fight is just gonna snowball. So rather than use Healing Word, I'll cast Spiritual Weapon here. Ah, that's a shame. I was hoping the initiative on the Spiritual Weapon would be before Syl's turn, because now Syl is not gonna act. But oh well. Yeah, now Syl is lured. Gale is downed. Child is lured. Let's see if we can break their concentration now. Do I have any better chances with this attack? Probably not. But might as well. Try to daze them. There we go. Concentration broken. Luring Song gone. So now Syl is back, but not for this turn at least. I think a different one of them is going to try to sing now, though. Yeah, there we go. Luring Song. Okay, on Shadowheart is fine. Ooh, Astarion is lured. That's a shame. That's fine. Ooh, and Shadowheart is lured as well. Claw and Syl is fine. Man, literally everyone... Okay, they both managed to resist the song. So once again, as Shadowheart, try to... Oh, I have a disadvantage because I'm threatened. In that case... No, it's even worse. Let's see if I can send... Oh no, but Gale is almost dying. Okay, so instead... But I'm out of spells, so I can't even heal him. Okay. First we need to break the concentration. So, with the spiritual weapon, see how far I can fly. Not enough movement speed. Maybe there? No. So like I can fly here, but it's not going to be enough. And I can't use the spiritual weapon to help Gale, unfortunately. Yeah. Can I fly any closer? No. Okay, so the spiritual weapon is useless this turn. I can't heal Gale with Shadow Heart unless I throw. But can I throw far enough? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna save that for last. First, let's go with Syl. Try to break the song's concentration so we get Astarion back next turn. How much is this? 55. How much would this be? Can I make it there? With a dash, with a jump, I probably can. So let's do that. And hit you. Ah, I missed. That's such a shame. Okay.
Let's finish this.
Well, with Shadow Heart, I might as well throw a potion at Gale. See that I get this right. There we go. And maybe if I get close, like I know that if I move away from this Harpy, I'm risking an opportunity attack. But maybe if I get close here, I can shove the Harpy to break their concentration. Miss, that's good. Now let's try to shove you. Oh, does that not break their concentration? I guess it doesn't. That's a shame. Okay, with Gale, I'll quaff a potion as a bonus action, because I have nothing better to do. And let's take some distance, get some high ground. Gale is always dying, yes. But thankfully, because... But no, this time he died because he was lured by the song. And the Harpies get multi-attack on lured targets. So it's not because he was actually bad this time. Yes, kid, run away. Disengage and dash is good, so they're not going to get opportunity attacks. This one is still singing.
Skin you alive, foul wretch!
Nice, Astarion broke free. So I could have a... Could do a sneak attack on this one because Syl is close to them. Or, which one is the one concentrating? This one. So I guess it's not going to matter until all these turns. So let's do sneak attack on this one. That's good. And now I'm going to use... I guess this one is not gonna... Oh, you know what? I could use Flourish as a bonus action. Once per rest to try to break their concentration. So let's do that. Okay, concentration not broken. In that case, let's use dash. And go up to high ground advantage.
With finesse.
There we go. There we go. Okay, attacking Syl is good. How much AC does Syl have? 20 AC. There you go. So like 16 from armor, 2 from shield, and 2 from the spell Shield of Faith. That's why I want Syl to be like the center of attention, trying to soak up hits, because then people are going to miss her a lot. For now, let's fly with a weapon up here. And attack you. 6 is good. Shadow Heart doesn't have any more spells and can't really shoot these because she's threatened. Oh, I guess she could shoot this one. And this one is off balance because of the flourish from earlier from Astarion, so this has a great chance to hit. Should do an arrow. There we go, concentration broken. So no more luring song for now.
Where do I go from here?
As Syl, I could try to kill this one. Okay, 6 is good. Better than nothing. Oh, what type of monster are they? They're monstrosities, so Divine Sense would not help here. That's okay.
They burn.
Okay, Gale is threatened. But I guess what I could do is create a flaming sphere. Not enough space. Could create the flaming sphere here and then move it around for the rest of the combat. So let's do that. And now the flaming sphere has its own turn. And the harpy is burning. So that's good. Run away, child. Disengage and dash. Fantastic. Child is going to be safe. Now is the flaming sphere. I have two options. I can ram into an enemy, and I can choose to leave the path ablaze. Since the path is not currently harming any of my friends, I'm gonna keep it up, and I'm gonna try to ram into this harpy. There you go. 10 is good, and because the harpy is also ablaze, at the beginning of their turn, flaming aura. Will take 2 to 12 fire damage at the end of its turn. Okay, with a successful death save. So this harpy is probably gonna die on their own. Let's see. Whoa. Okay, all the way up there. Luring song again. Okay, thankfully Astarion is not charmed this time. So I can go here, and because Syl is close to the harpy, I have sneak attack. There's one gone, and also the song gone. So now, where can I hide? Not anywhere here. If I use one bonus action to dash, I can go here. And then use the second... see, I'm not sure if I'm far enough away. If I hide here, will it count? No, it won't count, and I wasted the bonus action. That's okay. Okay, they're out of the flaming aura, so that didn't kill them. Ooh, opportunity attack on this harpy. Yes, please. Ooh, critical hit too. Fantastic. And they're starting a luring song. Thankfully, both of these saved. So is Shadowheart. This is 50. This is 55. Let's do this. Okay, didn't kill them, but broke off their luring song, so that's good. As Syl, I don't have any closer targets, so might as well attack them. And there is ensnared, so I have advantage. That's another harpy gone. Where are the other two? One is all the way up here. And the other one is here, but Gale is going to kill them very easily. In fact, let's do this real quick. Let's try with the... I can't do it with the flaming sphere first. So let's try with the holy weapon. Miss, that's okay. As Gale, let's try to attack. That's the harpy gone. There you go. And I guess I'll end his turn here. Now with Syl, I'm gonna start making my way up there. So I'm gonna use my bonus action to save some movement. To jump here. Now I have enough movement to walk up here. For the next turn. It's done. And as the weapon, see if I can fly up here. So that next turn, maybe I can cross the gap between here and here by flying. Okay, the child is running away. The flaming sphere is going to be useless now. Unless the harpy moves away, like, closer to it for some reason. So I'm just gonna skip turn with it. Oh wait, I can jump with it? That's funny. Too high. Okay, I'm gonna skip turn. .20 AC is fantastic. And I believe I can do... Yeah, I can do this. But it's gonna be low ground, which is a shame. So I think what I can do instead is dash with one bonus action. Climb up here. So I don't have the low ground. Oh, I don't have enough movement, so I'll use dash again as a bonus action. Go up here. And because Syl is in close range with this harpy, I have sneak attack here. 13 damage, fantastic. Let's take some distance. Now as Syl, let's end this. Boom! Harpy's gone. And Syl is inspired, protector of the small. Fantastic. Now where's the kid? Oh, the kid is coming to us. Nice.
Are they gone?
They're gone. You're right. 2, go back to your parents. There's worse in the wild than harpies. 3, stop sniveling and they'll be back. Okay, let's go with they're gone or you're right.
No. Yes. I mean, I don't know.
Go back to your parents, Paladin. You were a brave child, heroic even. You're safe now.
That's what the voice said. I almost got to the nest, but the singing. I need to get back. Mole will be so mad.
Suppose we should talk.
You should meet Mole. She'll be grateful you helped me. Find a boy called Donny. Tell him you want to see the dragon's lair.
I think we've already been to the dragon's lair. Okay, bone, not helpful. Where did the other harpies die? There's 2 more here. Where are you going? Kid, hello? This is not the way back to... Oh, they disappeared. I guess in the game's eyes, they went back to whatever. Okay, nothing interesting on the harpies, unfortunately. Oh, 15 gold. Now this area looks suspicious. Oh, and Gale has something to talk about. Yeah, I guess there's nothing here. Let's talk to Gale. Yeah, I can hear him struggling. Hello, Gale.
That scamp reminds me of myself when I was a nipper. Always getting into trouble.
Met with a lot of harpies, did you? 2, yes, somehow I can imagine you as a handful. 3, I can't stand children like that. Let's do, yes, somehow I can imagine you as a handful.
Comes with the territory. One time, my parents denied me a kitten, so I summoned myself a Tressim. Ugh, dear old Tara. Beautiful creature. Benefits of a wizard's education, you see. Of course, my considerable talent didn't hurt either. Well, that depends on who you ask, I suppose. I may have summoned things rather more exotic than a winged cat.
Such as, or 2, considerable talent. Are you always this full of yourself? Jesus. 3, enough chatter, let's go. Yeah, such as.
There was that magma mephit once. Nice fellow, we kept in touch. Of course, in walked the housekeeper, screaming, yelling, panic, and before you know it, fire everywhere. Anyway, I'm glad we got that boy out of his predicament. Poor lad would have been harpy feed if it wasn't for you.
And for you. I mean, you didn't do too much in that fight, but you did your part. Wolfland, hello. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Let's explore the rest of this area, because I reckon the harpies have a nest. And we'll probably do a long rest after this, because we're all out of spells. There's a wooden chest with money. And it seems like there's more to explore here. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I'm doing all right. We had a lovely raid from Vienna earlier. Just as she finished playing Baldur's Gate 3, I was about to start, so it felt thematic. And also a smaller raid from Vegan Pajama Beans or something like that. I can't remember their name.
Those harpies were hoarding.
There we go. There's the harpy's nest. Ooh. Ring of Color Spray. Supply pack is good. Inscrutable Journal. And I'm sorry. Let's read these real quick. Inscrutable Journal. We followed Mosharif's instructions so far, but something feels odd. We've encountered no creatures along the way, only alien noises from all directions. Sleep evades us, and the muck on my boots has hardened into a permanent feature. Hopefully we find ... Lost more here this morning. I knew there were side effects to coming back, but I didn't expect it to be so ... Iraq. I hear him laughing, the lamentations of the Omuans droning like a chorus. What is the purpose of this hellhole? It speaks through the walls, the ceiling, the floor. Is he the tomb? Is he ... On the last legible page is a crudely drawn charcoal outline of a bearded devil's face, its mouth agape in silent scream. Okay, I'll keep that. And, ooh, a long letter. Wolfman says, I love Baldur's Gate 3, although I've never completed it. I really struggle committing to one campaign. That's fair. Well, you could tune into my streams and experience Baldur's Gate 3 that way, if you wish. Or, you know, don't, if you don't want to get spoilers. Miriam. I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Okay, this doesn't seem meaningful to me, so I'll go read it at the camp later. For now, rather than make all this complicated way back, let's instead teleport here, so that it's easier to get back into the Druid's Grove. Thank you. And let's go talk to Mole, because that kid did want us to. So, all the way to here. Okay, let's talk to you again. Let's see what he has to say when I say the code word. Hello?
His eyes flicker to yours for an instant, then away, as if it hurts to look at you.
Oh. Alright, leave. I mean, I guess maybe because I've already been to the to their den, the option to say the code word doesn't show up. Either way, let's find Mole. Where is Mole? There's Sylphie. There's Mikron. Zaki. There's Mole.
I need a quick word.
I had a feeling you'd be back. Mercon says you got him out of a tight spot with some harpies. Gotta say, I'm impressed.
You know what? Oh.
You want to talk? Talk.
You know, Vienna. Maybe if you help the child, Mole will forgive you, and you'll be on good terms again. No, don't want anything else to trade.
You've been a friend to us. Come back anytime.
Oh.
Long until we leave now.
There you go. Okay, but this is a good opportunity to show that, like, if I go to camp like in a cave like this, then the camp looks like this instead of that other one that you know. Back to Will. Seems like he has something to say.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Vienna says, I hope. I tried the harpy fight, but it was just me because my party was left behind. Yeah, died instantly. That makes sense. I don't think Syl would have managed to beat that fight just by herself, so that's not on you. What's that supposed to mean? Laid out plainly. Well, 2, someone said you out on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who. 3, if you weren't so useful, I'd drive a dagger through your skull. Someone said you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats. One night soon, when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Well, we're about to do that. Penance, should I be worried? 2, good then, I deserve answers. 3, intriguing, a chance to see the blades squirm perhaps. Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay, guess we'll see that soon. See if Gale has anything to say.
What's on your mind?
Nothing for now, it seems. Back to Shadowheart. Hello, Withers.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Okay. Do you have anything else to say?
Something the matter?
Oh yeah, we did go through all of your dialogue options last time. And I don't care about Lae'zel, so... suppose... let's do a long rest. Do you want to end the day? You have enough camp supplies to restore all hit points and spell slots if you long rest. Yes.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the nine hells are you? Well, aren't you a luscious thing? God's damned devil, get out of my camp. Just who in the nine hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
Get to the point, devil, what do you want? 2, if you kill Karlak now, will that get rid of you? 3, if you better not lay a damn finger on Karlak. 4, blasted Will, why didn't you tell me about her? 5, I've heard enough, you're not leaving this place alive. You'd better not lay a damn finger on Karlak.
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Alright, let's talk to Will. A lot has happened.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
Half-truths and deviled facts. You're not worth a soul stand on. 2. The Blade of Frontiers has some explaining to do. 3. What do you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty. 4. You've been turned into a devil, an appropriate punishment, I'd say. 5. You're lucky she didn't take your soul where she came. 3. What did you expect? She's a devil, hardly the paragon of honesty.
All these years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Those horns look extremely unpleasant to sleep with. Like, how do you rest your head with all of those in place? What are the terms of your pact? 2, you should get out of this pact. 3, how did the hells did you get involved with the Mizora? You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has? 2, can we just attack her the next time she pops up? 3, there must be some loophole in the contract that lets you out. Let's do 1. Why obey her at all? What could she do that's worse than she already has?
She could kill me for one, and that's not the worst of it. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if you put our worms together. 2, I just fear that she will, what she will do to us next. 3, we'll see if it's worth it. We might need the pact after all. I'm not a fan of the idea of, like, utilizing the worms. I just fear what she will do to us next.
I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
All right, good to know. Well, Karlach has something to say too. Let's see what she wants to say. And I bet others have stuff to say as well.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
He's a good man, maybe the best of us. 2, you must be relieved. 3, a foolish decision, and now he'll have to pay the consequences. You must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into mind flayers first.
All right. And I guess I'll, yeah, let's see what the others have to say.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess the other like the other companions' words are pretty short about this. By the way, Vienna, I hope the spoilers are not too bad.
Feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hells is second only to the wrath of the heavens. Having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
Okay, talk to you later. Yeah, I hope this isn't like upsetting spoilers for you if you're still watching.
Something the matter?
Wolf asks, who's your favorite companion? I would say Karlach is my favorite. And then Shadowheart second and Gale third. But I have a feeling that Gale will grow on me and take Shadowheart's place this playthrough. Because I haven't played a full playthrough with Gale so far. Okay, I guess she doesn't have anything to say. Or maybe she did and I missed it. But I'm not interested in Lae'zel's opinion, to be perfectly honest. So for now, before I do a long rest, let's read the books that we've missed. Can sell this. Oh, by the way, another thing, Vienna. Any item that you don't want, like let's say that you've gone through and like you don't want, I don't know how to do it on controller, but at least with keyboard and mouse, you can right click, add to wares, and you'll see that now it has like an icon on top of it. Like an arrow with a coin. And next time you visit a shop, you can just click on like sell all wares, right? So for example, add to wares, but I'm not gonna do all of that right now. Or maybe I should, you know, to keep things organized. Okay, I don't want to sell this. This needs to go in the alchemy pouch. Keys should go here. A primer on mythical beasts. Let's read this. Each chapter of this book describes the cultural origins of a different mythological beast. Chapter 5, Miniature Giant Space Hamster. Very little is known about this particular cryptid, though stories say they tend to choose well-muscled human males as their steeds when they deign to visit this plane. According to legends, this creature retains a wellspring of indescribable power known only to itself, though it provides its steed with perhaps mystical, perhaps mundane courage. Unsubstantiated rumors claim the creature has a taste for human eyes. Good to know. Suppose I'll sell this for now. Oh, you know what? Let's make a collection of books in our camp. Remove from wares. Send to camp. Traveler's chest. You have a personal chest at camp. Use it to store items you don't want to carry while exploring. Okay. Dagger we can add to wares. Ring of color spray. Let's put this on Syl. In fact, let's put it on Gale, because he could use a distraction like that in combat. Inscrutable journal. We just read this, so I guess we'll keep it at camp. And I'm sorry. Miriam, I'm sorry it's been so long since I've written. A lot has happened. First, some good news. Maggie Two Fingers won't be bothering you anymore. I paid her back in full. I'm sorry. She should never have got your name in the first place. Now, for the bad news. My love, I'm not coming home. Not for a while at least. The money came from a mercenary group, probably best I don't give their name, and I've agreed to a couple jobs in Icewind Dale in return. They paid me up front because, gods, it's so strange to write it, because they needed a warlock. They needed me. I took the deal the Cambion offered. I'm not going to say I had no choice, because that would be a lie, but I don't regret it. I'm a new man. I feel strong for the first time in my life. Aside from being awoken in the middle of the night by the smell of sulfur, he likes to drop by to see how everything is going, I have no complaints. If you don't reply to this letter, I understand. And if you don't want me to come back at all, well, I understand that too. I love you, Miriam, and I want you to be happy, even if it's not with me. Edmund. All right. Maybe we'll find the person, maybe we'll find the recipient of this letter at some point. For now, let's give each of the companions a torch in case they need one. And a pleasurable deal. This is an excerpt from the play A Pleasurable Deal, banned in no fewer than 4 cities for its lewd content. Its scandalous nature led to a number of widely distributed and illicit printings. Narrator. Come here, fair folk, a new tale now lost to time. In grief, this man well sunk to death sublime. A gift he sought to win his lady's heart. Our Cambion smiled, for now the game did start. Enter Robert, male tiefling, crying, Carlis? I'm not sure what that word is. Stage right. Flash of smoke. Oh, it's a name, I guess. Carlisle? I guess that's how you say that name. Weep not, young man, though free your wife has fled, and comfort found in comrade's arms and bed. She licks her lips and cries his name, oh my, and now seek you to be the apple of her eye. Robert. How does a stranger know such things, I ask? Carlisle. I watch you from the shadows and I see your shame and grief for nature's malady. You seek to win your lady and her bed, to have your name upon her lips instead. Robert. You know my curse, my pain, my grief, my woe. Carlisle. Of you, I know, you seek a larger hoe. Jesus. To plow fair maid, and sow a seed to grow. But lack do ye a mighty horn and mast. with which to guide a maid to bed and fast. Vienna says, it's past my bedtime. Good night, Syl. Enjoy playing Baldur's Gate. All right, good night, Vienna. I think after doing this long rest here, I'll probably end the stream for today as well, so you're not going to be missing too much. But yeah, good night, and thanks for tuning in, and also thank you so much for the raid earlier. It was massive. So thank you. Okay. Pleasurable deal. Let's send that to camp. Findings from the Hinterlands, new edition. Esteemed reader, while this journal is no stranger to surprising news from the outermost reaches of our fair land, I must warn that this season's edition contains some news some might find, in a word, shocking. It might be that the cult of the Absolute reported by our agents in Eltegard will fade like any other, but reports of alliances between Goblin and Lothsworn Drow, Troll and Duergard, are a particular cause for alarm. The seriousness of the enclosed report is quite unique in our history. Prior to publication, messengers were sent to localities including Baldur's Gate, Scornubel, and Candlekeep. Let us hope these reports are received with the proper gravity for the safety of all. Sincerely, Mingus Etcherly, Editor-in-Chief. Okay, let's put that in camp as well. Harper's Notebook, we already saw that. Sent to camp. On Death and Resurrection, we've already read last time. Sent to camp. Paladin Oaths and their Tenants. I'm going to keep that with me because that's pertinent to Syl. Shanties of the Bitch Queen, we've already read. The Illustrated Adventurers of Balduran. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, the women are buxom. Don't think I've seen this word before. And the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every other page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Balduran was intrigued. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it, and it can be yours. Man, why is there so much smut around? Just name it, and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Balduran laughed. Nothing about him was small. Come on. I want your soul, Balduran, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Balduran considered this for a moment. Very well. I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip? A nice turnip, nodded Balduran. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman, whose skin was turning red. Then you shall... The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Balduran's feet. Curse you, Balduran! I am bound to you, yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is yours once more. Let that be a lesson to you, laughed Balduran. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. Jesus, now I want to know what the turnip did. Okay, let's add this to camp. The Lords of Madness, Volume 4, Yinagu. Of all the demon lords, few have made their mark on the world as firmly as Yinagu. Though his ravenous hunger is claimed to be a mindless compulsion, there is nothing mindless about the thorough insinuation of his presence in the world via his chosen, gnolls. But how are gnolls created? First, a chosen of Yinagu must do as their master wills, kill. A hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, a hyena that then feasts on the corpse of the chosen's victim, and a gnoll is born of the glutted belly of the hyena. Gnolls thus born are hunger manifest. They ravage any living being, tearing body from bone asunder, leaving behind only bones. They care not for wealth or material gain, only to satiate their hunger. That satiation is itself an offering to Yinagu, funneled directly to him. Some might even envy the gnolls for such a tangible connection to their creator god, but that envy would melt to utter terror as soon as the beast's rotting breath and wicked cackles make their way through the dark of night. If you should find yourself the object of gnollish pursuit, burn your corpses, cover your scent, and pray to whoever might aid you, for there is no bribing, begging, or reasoning with hunger incarnate. Good to know. put this in camp. Tollhouse Ledger. A ledger containing details of a toll house's takings for the current year, 1942 DR. Most entries are neatly written, listing the travelers and the amount of gold paid, but the text on the most recent page is smudged and rambling. 9. Marpenoth, I think. 4 merchants with single wagon of sundries, 25 gold. 12. Marpenoth. Flaming Fist Company, 15 fists and gauntlet, 100 gold fee waived. Fist don't pay tolls, they extort. 21 Marpenoth. Brewer and 2 guards, bringing kegs to Joaquin's Rest, 35 gold. 2 Oktar. 7 farmers, no goods, no gold. Wounded, warned us to leave. 3 Oktar. Sent courier to request extra guards on relief. 7 Oktar. More farmers, too many to count, no goods, carrying their own dead. 11 Oktar. Road untenable. 16 Oktar. Preparing to abandon post. So I guess this is why the toll house was abandoned, and we can take everything we wanted from there. Alright. Sent to camp. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 4, The Risen Road. The stained, well-thumbed pages filled with traveling advice that seems to be decades out of date. Those who seek to journey to the coast from the interior regions lying to the east will typically seek out the Risen Road. Running parallel to the river Chionthar, the Risen Road provides an overland route all the way from Elturel to Baldur's Gate, and has proven tempting to travelers seeking an alternate to the river barges that sail the Chionthar. A portion of the road approximately halfway between Elturel and Baldur's Gate has in recent years developed into an enclave for Selûne worship, with a temple of not insignificant splendor lying near the road. Indeed, an entire village, Moonhaven, has developed alongside the temple, and can provide food and shelter to weary travelers. Farther east lies the citadel of Moonrise Towers, where a toll is required for onward passage of goods and folk alike. Some are tempted to go off-road in order to avoid the toll. However, bandits and other dangers may cause them to pay a much steeper price. Alright, sent to camp. Now let's look at these letters. Harper's Map, we've already seen. We can put it in camp. Personal note. Gomwick, okay, we've read this already. Soft letter. Davin, it's a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us as soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora, and Davin Jr. Save this for later. Tough letter. We've read this one already before, so let's put it in camp. Send these 2 scrolls to Gale. Goblin Drawing, we can put in camp as well. Traveler's Guide to the Sword Coast, Volume 8, The Outer City. Overland travelers nearing Baldur's Gate have been known to smell the city before they clap eyes on it. This is thanks to what is known as the Outer City, the area that houses much of what Baldur's Gate needs to survive and thrive, but at the same time would rather not keep within its walls. Tanneries, stockyards, slaughterhouses, salt workers, and less than regulated markets abound here, as well shanties and camps for the less fortunate souls who are drawn to the city. It is the author's firm opinion that respectable travelers should never dawdle in such a place, no matter how tempting its base attractions may be after a long journey. Instead, they should make way promptly, while paying strict attention to any valuables on their person or in their baggage, then see about presenting themselves to one of the main entrances to the lower city, such as the famed Basilisk Gate. Once entry has been secured, they can consider themselves in the city proper. Okay, I guess that's the final page. Let's put this in the camp. Now, anything else that we want to sell? We want to sell this Bloodstone, so add to wares. Magic Ring, I guess I'll send to camp, because it has some value. Sentimental value, I should say. And I think everything else here is relatively safe with me. So, sort by latest. Or maybe by type. Yeah, there you go. By type is a lot better. Okay.
Long way to go still.
Shadowheart, nothing to sell.
You have my attention.
Gale is all scrolls. Let's see here. Pleasurable deal. Add to wares because we already have a copy. The leadership of the Zentarim. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext, rebound by Iosefa Elgin, I guess, a scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denir for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Despite their protestation to the contrary, it takes no keen eye to see echoes of Banite philosophy in modern Zhentarim practice, a strict militaristic hierarchy where all power flows from the top. Who occupies what position today is in the matter of some speculation, for the Black Network's leadership was thought destroyed along with their headquarters at Zental Keep in 1383 DR. In the following decades, however, a new base of power began to consolidate at the fortress of Darkhold far to the south. At its center stands the Perigost, an enigmatic armored figure to whom the Zhentarim's rebirth is almost single-handedly attributed. Whoever their leader, it is clear that this new Zhentarim have not abandoned plans for domination so much as recalculated their approach. Where once their focus was on the subversion and conquest of nations, the network of today is much more concerned with establishing their stranglehold on the market, a power which crosses borders that are closed to more conventional forces. Okay? Sent to camp. And I don't think I want to sell anything else. Let's do buy type. All right. Now, before I forget, currently, Astarion has 3 potions of healing and 1 greater healing. Gale has none. And Shadowheart has 1. So let's split them evenly. I believe if I shift hold and then drag, can send 3 to Gale, or to Shadowheart, and then 4 to Gale. That should be good enough distribution, I think. Okay. So, we still need to do the long rest thing. So let's consume some food for it. And for now, let's just use one of the supply camps packs. Fully resting. Use the required amount of camp supplies to fully rest, recovering all your hit points. Okay, that was too short. Anyway, full rest. It's funny that Astarion is meditating rather than sleeping because elves don't need to sleep. They meditate instead. Okay. Oh, there's Scratch. Hello. Oh yeah, I haven't cast... Hold on. Leave. Let's cast... Speak with Animals. And now let's talk to him.
I have something to ask.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
I'm sorry about what happened to your master.
Master? Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Oh. Let's pay you. Everyone approves. Oh, good boy. He's a good boy. Alright, we have a new companion, technically. Alright, leave it. Does anyone have anything to say? Doesn't seem like it. So, before I forget, as Gale, let's also cast Mage Armor. And is there anything else I want to cast as anyone? Speak with Dead I can only cast once I find a proper target for it, so we can't do that yet.
What am I to do?
Probably nothing here. And Astarion doesn't have anything he wants to cast. So, I think this will be a good place to stop. Let's save game. New save. Let's call it Sil Stream